This is the Level Network. I'm Justin Horo, joined by the Triple OG Willie Mason and the bro Lukey Stowe. Big weekend coming up, boys. Got plenty to talk about. This is a huge show, actually. We've got so much to get into, so I just want to delve straight into it. Delve? Dive? Both. Dive straight into it. As we announced last week, we will be attending Bankstown Central on Saturday, August 15th at 12 p.m. We'll be there for an hour. So we've got thousands of dollars worth of prizes in store. And we have been given the information around some of the games that that we're going to be playing, and also just so many gift cards up for grabs. So honestly,
how much did you say? Upwards
like north of 1,000, north of 2. If we're playing Lanso higher, it's going over 1,000.
Wow.
It's going over 2,000. So there's going to be plenty to give away. Come and see us, have some photos, play some games, win some gift vouchers by just turning up and getting amongst it.
Got some cool shit, Foot Locker.
Oh yeah,
Real cool shit.
Big time. And by the way, Foot Locker has just launched their loyalty program across both Australia and New Zealand. It's called the FLX Rewards. You can register via the Foot Locker site or app. Plus, for the rest of the month, when you sign up, you can claim $10 in FLX cash towards your next purchase. Right, so the loyalty program, I think, works really well for something that we discussed on Monday, but I just want to deep dive into it a little bit more. The Bizza reaction, like we sort of, it caught us off guard, but they asked us to, come up with a loyal player currently in the game, and I think it's a little bit different with this one, but I think the loyalty that Brian Toto and what he has provided for this Penrith Panthers team has led to the Panthers giving him his blessing to move on to the PNG Chiefs next year.
And you got
2028, sorry.
Yeah, you got to commend both parties here. There's loyalty from Brian Toto was saying there for unders. There's loyalty from Penrith, and that's just the proper. That is a beautiful club to let like your marquee player. You know what he brings off the field. Everyone knows what he brings. It's not just on the field. It's off the field stuff. It's the community work that he does. It's how embedded he is with the Penrith Panthers, how beloved he is with the fans, and you're letting him go to negotiate so he can look after life after football, right? Because that's the bigger picture, right?
That's a big part of these deals.
It's a big part of these deals. And for them to let him out there and go, okay, Biz, you've done enough for us. 4 premierships, best winger in the world. Another grand final, potentially another cup, another one this year.
Yep, one more next year too.
Yeah,
he's still there next year.
Yeah. Like you could potentially win at least one, right? Like you can go and just look after your family. He'll be 29 when he gets there.
Yep.
Like he's 27 now, 29.
That's a good thing too. I want to bring that up as well. I think that's important that I would say, like, no doubt he's been an elite winger, but if he sort of went over there about 32, 33 with the amount of tax and the way he plays the position, it would be a tough ask. But he's going over at a good age too.
He is, yeah. And he's been in a great system, right?
Yeah.
And he's been, it's not lucky because the system works front foot all the time.
Yep.
Front foot. And he's the main reason, right? Brian Toto was playing front foot. You're going to go over there, you're going to take a bit of a back step, right? It's going to take a while for them to get to that Penrith standard, So, but that's why they're getting all these Penrith players and getting people from really good systems so they can come in there and drive it. So I can only commend Penrith and Brian Toto. They've both been loyal to each other.
Yep, agreed.
And I think it's outstanding.
Well, let us know. Comment your most loyal player and why. We've got more gift cards to give away through Foot Locker as well. So
we were saying before, who do you reckon the most loyal players in the last 20 years?
When we were first discussing this, Lukey will have one for Parramatta, I'm sure.
Of course.
I was thinking of players that have played their entire career at, and I say this respectfully, undesirable locations and teams. Canberra has always been
born there.
Canberra has always been a tough destination to recruit. Ricky's even said that himself. A guy like Jared Croker, I think he sort of epitomised what Canberra was about. He was a one club man throughout his whole career, and I think that maybe even factored into him being considered one of the best players to never play Origin. Out of sight, out of mind down there in Canberra.
See, mine is a guy like Big Thumper, Matt Scott.
Oh yeah,
Big Matty Scott, 300 gamer, I think, up there for North Queensland. captain a grand final. He's from Infracombe. He'll be very proud of that, I know. Infracombe. You understand where that is. You'll understand like where he's from and how he's a hard man. 300 games up there, captain the club, multiple origins, Hall of Fame player. Just hard as fucking nails. Great guy. Loyal as hell. He was the best prop in the game for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, he was,
He would have got offered a shitload of cash to come down to Sydney, shitload of money everywhere else, and he just stayed there.
For sure.
Retired there. That was it. So
Lukey,
I think,
got a paranom?
No, I was going to go Munster, given he was offered big money to leave, and then he chose to stay, and that was a lot of money.
Yeah, good shout. Hey, you got some inside information on that?
Hey, what happened, hey? What happened, hey? What have you been listening in on? Fucking some phone calls.
He sits in a few Zoom chats every now and again.
Yeah, you don't know. It's just
that's
black,
good nom.
Really
good nom. And I guess that sort of not echoes, but it's similar to what we're talking about with Bizzer and the Panthers, right, Lukey? Like the blessing that Craig Bellamy gave him in that presser a couple of weeks ago.
You got to earn that, but
exactly,
they're earned. You know, you don't get the right to go. You got 2 more years left. Okay, you can go and negotiate with the Chiefs because they know you've taken unders to stay here. You've probably lost about 600,000-700,000 to stay with us.
Yep. To
win premierships, to be the player that you are, because you know these players aren't dumb. You know, when you leave the system, you winger and everything like that, your rep jerseys could disappear. Right, you're going into another club that is down the bottom of the ladder. There's a lot to think about, right? It's and now they're in a beautiful place in their careers where their legacy is set. Like Money's going to be a Hall of Famer, Brian Tyler's going to be a Hall of Famer. Great, well, some of the best players in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? So they deserve and they get that green light from the club to go. Not many people get that. You got to put those yards in.
How come you didn't say? I'm surprised you didn't say Hindy, mate.
It was too obvious.
You don't like Hindy?
Just too obvious. You know.
What's your beef with Hindy?
I love Hindy. I love the flop.
The flop.
The flop? Did he say the flop?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Oh no.
As a human or just his tackle tech? No comment.
Let's get to it. So, Levels reacts. Haka makes the news in New Zealand. A number of people sent this to us, to me, to Mace, including our great mate Monty Beetham over in New Zealand.
Big Mons.
He sent it to me there yesterday.
What station was it on over there?
I think one. I believe one. I can't say that with certainty, but it was. He had a picture on the TV, so I can vaguely remember the one network. Makes sense. One New Zealand Warriors? Is that the
Pretty
same?
sure it is.
Would that be the same?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, we're probably getting a little bit distracted with that detail. You got this one from Sam Duncan. Luke, whilst you can you go onto the All Blacks YouTube page and have a look at this? There is a clip where Justin Marshall is interviewing Nonu post.
I didn't see the post. I didn't see the interview.
I just started watching 15 seconds of it, but I saved it.
Damn,
so
man,
let's react together. Here we go. So this comment comes from Sam Duncan with a number of people. Hey boys, L1 from day one. Speaking of the All Blacks and Wasdale and the Haka, did you see Martin Nonu this week face the All Blacks for the first time, debuting for the Sharks and respond to the All Blacks Haka with one of his own? Talk about scenes. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we did see it. And here we go. Let's have a look at Martin Nonu speaking to Justin Marshall post-game.
Yeah, with the man himself, Martin Nonu. When I saw you last week, at the start of the week, you said, I don't think I'm going to play, bro. What happened? What changed your mind?
Mate, it wasn't me.
Is he 44?
I got here last Monday. Obviously, they just needed help. They needed someone on the bench, so I thought it would have been rude to say no. So I thought I'll just put the boots on and try help the team, really. So luckily, I got 20 minutes. Tried my best, but it was great to see the boys play against them for the first time. It was such a privilege and an honour, and to do the Haka as well. So show my respect on behalf of my family to the boys and to the team I love and I will always love.
What was the thought process in that? Was that something that you wanted to do that Haka? Like, it was pretty special, and I think everybody in New Zealand would have known what that meant to you and the crowd here as well.
Still gives me goosebumps.
It's a spirit of the moment thing. They asked me, I just had questions about it the night
Ruben
before.
Love did his thing too.
I kind of said no because obviously this week I didn't want it to be about myself being on the bench and the All Blacks and my history with the team. I wanted it to be about the All Blacks and the Sharks and the great rivalry, you know.
That was so powerful, man.
You know, I spoke to Tana and Tamati as well.
Oh, yeah?
Asked Tamati for permission in terms of doing it out of respect on behalf of our team, you know, on behalf of myself and my family, and I thought it was the right thing to do to answer the boys and the All Blacks. So
That's awesome.
There we go.
Right, that's enough,
All
mate.
good.
20 minutes, you feeling
Work
okay?
on your
You're
interviewing
looking-
skills,
still
Justin.
looking
Yeah,
fit, brother?
but I can imagine, like,
Yeah.
there's so much to that, and there would be so many different questions that you would love to ask him right now.
You're like,
imagine
because
being,
no one's done. So sorry, like, no one has ever done that.
nah.
Like they've never given the respect to anyone. No one's earned that respect. I mean, a few has, but no one's been in a position where a 44-year-old Nonu's still playing, right?
Yeah.
44. He's 2 years younger than me, bro.
Yeah.
And he's still killing it, still playing at a high level. And then they just them allowing him to do that. It shows how much respect they've got for him. You saw tears in the eyes of the All Black kids, man, who would have loved Nonu back in the day. He's easily the best 12 in the history of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a king. I remember meeting him a couple of times, man. Just what a legendary human.
Can
And
you
just to get
before
that
we,
honour,
before we
man.
talk, I want to talk about times we met him as well, because I actually met Nonu when I was really young too. But imagine being Ruben Love. That was Ruben Love's first time leading the Haka.
Yeah.
And then not only an All Blacks, but a Canes legend with what Ruben Love has just done in the Super Rugby season this year and what he's doing in the All Blacks jersey right now. Like, he's the fucking dude, man. He's coming through.
It's good.
Wow. That's
That was a special moment.
what an emotional week for everyone in New Zealand, like combining the two Huckers. Like what we saw with the WAS involving and making the Aussies a part of it, and then seeing something incredible like that.
Yeah, two different Huckers that the world has never seen.
Yep.
That's what people are going, wow, because you usually you familiarise yourself with the Haka, New Zealand versus Australia, New Zealand versus anyone in the world, but like the New Zealand, there's no one else involved and no one's done it by themselves.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why everyone's just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how cool's that? It just means so much. The money was fucking strong.
You've probably met him a couple of times.
Yeah.
I remember Hainsey was invited to a beach touch competition in Maroubra.
2006. That's what I played against Mark.
There you go. So,
Yeah,
so
06.
after the event concluded, we went back, and at the time, so it was
Heaps of them played.
it was Ma,
Yeah.
and it was Jerry Collins.
Jerry Collins,
who's
yeah.
passed away now.
I got Jerry Collins' test jersey.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, cool.
but for me, being a young kid growing up and just
yeah.
idolising the All Blacks, even though I lived here, I remember just like, fuck, I didn't say a word.
And
We hung with him for a couple of hours.
So
too,
he
man.
would have been 24. I was 26. So he would have been a baby. He was just like he was killing him. Yeah, that was
They
a
just
fun.
hit the
That was
scene,
a
man.
fun weekend, man.
They just hit the scene, those two. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I met him there, and I met him a couple of times just through just being out and stuff like that. But just a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Just one of those guys. He's sort of like just mad energy, cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's not loud. He's not anything like
Nah,
that. He's
nah.
just sits back and he
They're
just
both chilled hours.
got the Georgie Tafur sort of vibe.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
It's
a great
like
comp.
just real chilled out and like
That's a great comp.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like just real cool. You just want to have a conversation with them because
Yeah.
they're dudes, right?
Yeah.
And they're guns. And like that guy is a special player. Like he's easily like I think it's not even a contest. Him being the best 12 ever.
Yeah, I don't know rugby union well enough in the northern and southern hemisphere. I know it's
You got O'Driscoll and a few guys that played 12, but he's
Okay.
played 13. But
Yeah,
like
'cause
he's a
that's a big
genuine
name.
12 man. Like
Yep.
it's like
that's a huge name.
see him Tana Umunga.
Tanu Munga would
He
be
was
definitely.
13, like at 12. Yeah, he changed the game, man.
Yeah.
He was free.
I know
Over
for
100
sure.
caps.
I know for sure he's in the conversation. That's
I
right.
think
like
he
rugby
is.
union people.
Let us know, Union fans,
Yeah.
if who's your best 12. Don't be biased if you're Irish, right?
What
Because
about-
O'Driscoll's fucking 12. Or Welsh, because there's a couple of good guys there.
Yeah.
But he is outstanding, man.
Any I'm just
Couple
trying
of
to
World
think.
Cups under his
What,
belt.
what about some of the South Africans in recent years? Would there be anyone that sort of jumps
No,
out?
not lately.
Or
I
has
think
it been their
just
forward pack?
give him
Let us know. Actually,
give
I
him
really-
like give
I'm
him
re-
like 5 or 6 years, and then you'll be talking about some of those South Africans in the same breath as Nonu
Okay.
because they're loaded.
Yeah. If they've won a couple
Animals,
of World Cups already, and
Won
they
the
go,
last two,
fuck,
yeah.
if they win 3,
Well, if you're 44 and you're still playing,
yeah.
come talk to me at a high level. Like, God, 2 years ago I was 44, so I wouldn't think about playing against the All Blacks. You know what I mean? Even though he played 20 minutes, not the point. And he looks good, looks fit.
Hey, by the way, Waz fans, next Wednesday, Mace, we're doing the Tab Fan Bunker. And we've got such a huge audience of Warriors fans.
We need to get a Kiwi boy on.
I want representation from the Warriors at the Fan Bunker. So I've got 2 spots taken from a couple of our regulars, Mitch and Jimmy, who come and join us. They've done an excellent job. If you are a Warriors fan and you live in Sydney, reach out to, what's our email?
partner@levelsnetwork.com.au. Or just send us a DM on Instagram.
Yeah. Or DM on Instagram. Either way, either are good. Because just with the way the season's going, some of the big positional changes, I think it'd be great to have a voice on the Tab Fan Bunker.
Big
so
time.
we've got myself, you, I'll be hosting it. Willie, you'll be...
Grubs on?
Yeah, you'll be on as per. Grub's back. And we've got Michael Morgan coming down from North Queensland as well.
Legend.
To give us a Queensland rep. We always like to have a Queensland rep.
Dude, man.
And the Cowboys are a really topical team right now too.
Yeah.
So,
hey, we need a Warriors voice there.
Yep. Let's get a Waz voice there. Let's go from the Waz to the South Island. Let's go to the Orcas. This one come from this really got the comment section going, actually, talking about Scott Robertson and his, I guess, name being floated forward as the potential coach for, I found this out only recently as well, one of the bids. Apparently there's multiple bids from South Island, which is, for me,
awesome,
problematic.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, they need to get together, or they need to be whoever.
What do you mean bids? Like people trying to get in and wanting to coach?
Yes. So there's bids. There's a Scott Robertson bid, and then I believe that has something to do with the government over there, like the.
Are they seriously calling them Orcas, but?
I think so. I think one bid definitely is.
Okay.
Because the Orcas is a name that's been floated. I think the Orcas bid is the one that has gained the most traction.
Southern Orcas, yeah.
And that is as in that conglomerate. How do you say that?
Conglomerate.
Conglomerate. That group, I think they're far more progressed because they must be in proper conversations with the NRL. Anyway, this one comes from Tahi Bolo. Fuck boys, Sam Burgess would be amazing for the Southern New Zealand team. Right climate for him, and there'd be plenty of hard-nosed Southerners down there who'd absolutely love him as a coach.
Don't mind that.
Love it.
Yeah, could be on a different path, Sam Burgess. Going good over there, Warrington. Top 4.
Yes. And I believe he was close to extending as well. So
I think Sammy's doing his if you talk to a Phil Gould, a Wayne Bennett, all these coaches that have been around for ages, they always say you got to do your time. You can't just go roll straight from, like playing into assistant coach into first grade. You've got to you got to have a stint over there. You've got to be able to run pathways, run teams. Like because it's not about just the team. It's the management. It's a team that you build around you. You got to deal with the board. You got to deal with this. So it's a whole fucking thing where Sam Burgess is learning to do that now. So if he does another 2 years or whatever over there, Wayne's here for whatever. That's the alignment, right? Yeah. When Wayne goes, Sam comes straight in.
Makes a lot of sense.
I think it makes sense, right? So Sam does his apprenticeship over there, 4 or 5 years, whatever it is. Whenever Wayne goes, all right, I'm done. You come over. It's not like he's doing nothing. Like he's coaching Warrington. He's learning how to run a club, right? So that's the main thing. You got to learn how to do that sort of stuff before you get the big job.
Yep.
That's why guys like Ciro and Webby and that have gone straight into success. 10 years doing SG ball, Harold Matts going through the system, assistant coaches and like being around the game for
Webby
ages.
Went over to Super League.
Rolsey, like Dean Young, they've been in the game for Matty King, talking 10 years, man.
Yeah.
10 years of being around the club. You started from the fucking bottom. Now they just built their way up, and then obviously you just get more aspirations and doors open, and next minute you're all first grade coach.
The more people you connect with as well.
Yeah.
How about this combo though? Like Scott Robinson, could he be employed as a general manager role rather than as coach? Also could attract juniors better than a league coach could. That's a great shout.
I think, as I said, if Scott Robinson wants to come to league, he definitely would be welcome if I was running the Orcas.
Yep.
Somewhere in the picture of
Organisation.
GM in the organisation. I don't care what you do because he's so beloved down there and they love him. Yeah, so if he's knocking on your kid's door, you know what I mean? Like, and you're a parent, you know who Scott Robertson is. You don't know who fucking the NRL player is. So recruitment, head of recruitment, and retention, all that sort of stuff, that could be Scott Robertson. And plus assistant coach, like this, it could be jack of all trades.
This is what Josh Pryor wrote as well. He loves it as well. Boys, I love the decision for the Orcas to offer Scott Robertson the head coaching job ahead of their franchise bid. A lot of people will immediately look at his time with the All Blacks, which is probably where he's the most maligned. Even then, he still won 74%. But they've got such a high standard, right?
They're fucking 90% or fuck off.
The problem is the company he was being compared to, which naturally leaves him looking pretty low by All Black standards. His club record is what really stands out, though, and I actually think that translates to the NRL far better. Yep. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest club coaches in world rugby and won 7 consecutive titles with the Crusaders. He also has a huge affinity with Christchurch and the South Island. He spent most of his playing and coaching career in Canterbury and built that Crusaders dynasty there. So from a culture and identity perspective, he feels like a really natural fit for the South Island franchise. You'd also have to think his name carries some serious pulling power in New Zealand rugby. If the Orcas wanted to lure a couple of high-quality rugby players across the league, having Robbo sitting there, Razor, as he's better known as head coach, would surely make the conversation a lot easier. Then there's the bigger picture. The NRL always loves getting its nose in front of rival codes, and doing it in rugby union heartland, like the South Island, would be pretty attractive to the bid. Landing one of New Zealand's biggest coaching names would make a statement before they've even played a game.
Yeah, that's great. That's great,
message.
Right?
Great
but
message.
I just think the head coach, no.
Yep.
In the organisation, yes.
Football
Part
manager
of it,
slash
football manager,
recruitment.
GM. I don't know where you want to put him, but he's front and centre of everything, right?
Yeah.
Of like, you know, when they're trying to recruit players, Scott Robinson's there, right? You're trying to, you know, you put flyers up and billboards and this and that. Scott Robinson's on there. You've got to use him as a marketing tool. That's if the Orcas are smart. Not sure if Scott Robinson. I haven't heard a thing from him saying, "Yeah, I want to coach NRL."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's got. So I'm not going to sit here and say he can't coach NRL. I haven't heard him say, "I want to be an NRL coach."
Yep.
If I come out and I hear him say, "Yeah, I would love to be a part of the Orcas organisation," then you sort of know that he wants to do what we're sort of saying.
Yep.
Just build a startup club, league, loves it. Well, he's obviously highly respected in that community, and it would be great for him. It'd be great for the NRL to grab someone like him. I get what this guy's saying, but I don't think Scott Robinson wants the head coach of an NRL inaugural team, right? I just
like you said, who knows?
I don't know. This guy could be crazy.
Waiting.
He does the worm awesome, so he could easily just go straight into the NRL.
All right, let's go to some comps. Got some good comps on this. Again, it's all rumoured stuff. Let's go to some OG comps. I like these ones for both guys. All right, so let's give these two a shout out. This one comes from the real Johnny Peacock. Hey, lads, I have your comp for Manu Leleua. Frankie Pritchard, a.k.a. Frankie the Tank, was a left side back row with explosive power.
Early Frank Pritchard.
OG Frank Pritchard was a problem.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Panthers. Frankie Pritchard is exactly like Francis Manu Leleua.
I think Manu Leleua is a bit more athletic. I swear, I don't know the build. The build is different. I compare Frank Pritchard to Kicks. More similar player, like this, the left arm carry, like same sort of height. He's a different cat, this Manu Leleua.
I'd love to get some highlights for you, mate. I think you're remembering the back end, Frankie Pritchard.
No, I played prime fucking Frank Pritchard.
I know, but like he was fucking
he was
athletic.
Awful to play against. He was awesome.
He ended up putting on a bit more weight at the back end.
Yeah, I know the Frank Pritchard that you comparing him to, but I think Manu Leleua was just different. He's in his own category at the moment.
Huge praise, man.
Yeah, I just keep looking at him. Frankie's the fucking. I love Frank Pritchard as a player, but I more compare him and Kick out together.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like a young Kicks too. Like and Frankie, the same sort of bang. They had probably one more meter. Like they were about a meter or two faster than they are now at the back end of their years. Because fucking Kicks is 30, still looks good, still in great form. But this young kid, I don't know. I've never really seen much. I've never seen that amount of talent, right?
Well,
with the footwork, because he's off his left foot as well, right? Like left foot sharp. Ask fucking the bra about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
if left arm carry.
Tap's trying to come over and cover, couldn't
Like
get.
this skinny version.
That's the Frankie Pritchard I'm
Yeah.
talking about. When
I
he
know.
hit the scene, man.
I know. I just don't think Frankie had the mad footwork like this guy. Yeah, like Frank was mad. He'd hit you with it in and away. Like it's just a little bit more because of the union background with this kid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's a lot sharper with the footwork and fucking very powerful.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I think he's a little bit shorter than Frankie. Frankie's like a 6'4". He'd be 6'4". He's 6'4", Frankie. He's big boy.
Yeah.
Him and Kicks are similar. I think Kicks a bit bigger.
Yeah, definitely kicks
Yeah.
bigger. Because I remember I've known Frankie for years because I go back to I went to school with his younger brother Tommy. So we used to see Frankie at the carnivals, and I reckon Frankie's about my height, 6'3".
Yeah, I reckon like these guys are mixed between like a Nanai Sonny Bill and a fucking and a Frank Pritchard. Like he's got that. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like
Pretty good names.
yeah, but like that's the skill set that he's got. Like
Yeah.
Nanai is highly skilled.
Yeah.
Right, I can see that in him. His footwork is real sharp and his timing's really good. He's got Sonny Bill sort of offloads. He's got the strength of a Frank Pritchard. He can hit holes. Like he can do. I don't know. We haven't seen enough of him yet, but they're game planning for him. Sticky was after him, and his first hit up was a line break, a try assist. Like get fucked. They were coming after him, right? In that shitty weather down there, and he still did the business. You know what I mean? Like he's a special player. So, like, we don't know how good this kid can be.
All right. What about another kid? And it's another huge comp. This one comes from Matt D. Hey lads, love the potty. For a Lecker comp, would you say Ruben Wiki? So Ruben Wiki, for those who don't remember, maybe the younger generation.
Yeah.
So Rubes ended up finishing
94 grand final, centers.
He ended up finishing in the front row, but he was a problem back in the day for the Canberra Raiders, and he started out in the centres before moving to the back row and then eventually into the front row.
So I love Ruben Wiki as a player, and like when he hit Adrian Lamb in, I don't know if many people remember that hit in like 93 or 94, and I'm a 13-year-old going, oh, that's what I got to go against, right? Fuck that. Anyway, so by the time I made it through, Ruben Wiki moved from the centres to where? The back row.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's gotten closer. So I'm in the back row, like, you know what I mean? We're sort of nearly marking each other.
Yeah.
And then into the front row.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you just fuck off, please? Like, because he was so highly respected, Ruben Wiki. I think he's one of the top 3 most highly respected rugby league players of all time. He's up there. Like, it's ridiculous.
He's definitely on our Kiwi Mount Rushmore.
Fucking easy.
That's a lock.
But you're talking about everything.
Well, have you got a clip? Boost!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, get fucked. And I'm like,
give me again.
No. Well, have a look at that. That's the Ruben Wiki. That's where I was like, what's this? That's like
And then the other
Stevie
angle.
Matz. That's Skivvy.
That's Skivvy, yeah. Lecker can do that.
Yeah, so that's a good comp,
That's a great
Lecker
comp.
and Ruben Wiki, right? So
Yeah.
Lecker can,
Because
he
Lecker's
can
going to
play
move into
both.
the back
He's
row.
going to move into the back row, but
Yeah.
keep your pace, because I've always give advice to young kids like Lecker.
Yeah.
Stay as wide as you can for as long as you can,
Yeah.
and then you can only just move in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because
No one moves
your
out.
genetics.
No one slowly moves out.
No, you don't slowly move out. You slowly move in. So if Lecker, like, because Lecker's, he's a big guy. If I was him, I'd be like, I'd want to lose probably 5 kicks and just stay at left center for a while. Because he's solid, man, and like work on the pace and everything like that, and just go, I'm left center until Capes retires, and go, this is my spot.
Yeah.
And I'd lock down. I wouldn't be doing that much weights because he's genetics. He's Tongan. Like he just fucking we look at weights, we get big.
Yeah.
He's got to be on a different program and just get quicker. Yeah, fuck. That's what I'll be doing with him. Going, okay, that's your position till Capes wants to give it up.
Yep.
Right, because he's earned that right. You stay on the left center, gun defender, gun in attack, and then slowly, gradually move in. Same build as Ruben Wiki.
Yeah, it's a great comp.
Same build.
It's a great comp.
And
it's
Rubes. And
high praise too.
And he's got that aura about him, right? He's a young kid who's imposing his will on grown-ass men. And it's fucking scary to see how good he can get, right? Like,
well, we talked about Francis before. You talked about him being on the game plan, and the Raiders still couldn't stop him. Lecker just went against
Penrith.
what we consider
best defensive system.
the best player in the game right now. There might be a few can argue someone else, but majority would say Nathan Cleary and that right edge and that team at Penrith.
Nathan Cleary's having nightmares still.
Mate, he fucking run amok
Yeah.
on that fucking edge. He set the game up. I know he got a little bit quiet. He got a little bit quiet in the second half.
But he imposed his will at the start, right?
His will.
And Nath is one of the best defensive sevens in the game.
If you run straight at him.
And he did.
Yeah.
Just bank it off.
Yeah.
And just kept his legs and everything.
But he's got a little bit of footwork as well.
Mate. It's sharp enough to beat most people. It's like you get him near the line, early ball. If he hits you inside shoulder, you're not stopping him.
Yeah.
He's got that big right mid out there. That's kids at play, mate.
The first half, for me, the ceiling that this Warriors team have with, we talked about this on Monday, but Luke Metcalf in the halves with X Factor and goal kicking too. I want him goal kicking. I think it's a really slept on part that we didn't talk
Depends
about.
what leg he did ACL wise.
More so the part where I want Luke Metcalf kicking over some of the other options is I think he has clutch in his DNA.
Big time.
You know that. Remember when he was kicking like a busted last year? I think he missed. I think he kicked 1 from 4 or 0 from 4.
Very important,
but
isn't
then
it?
nailed
So
that penalty goal.
Yeah.
I think he's the sort of guy. He's got a bit of clutch in his DNA, and the same with Lecker. I think those two, watching them, they've found a spot for Lecker now because they've had a shitload of fucking back rowers, and they've been trying to fit in Capewell, Lecker, Laban,
Pompey.
Back rowers.
Oh, okay.
More so, who's the other one? There's one more.
Iramia.
Tuava's played there a little bit. And I felt like there was one more. Oh, Murata. Nikore, who's currently out at the moment. He's for the last couple of
injury?
years. Don't know.
Yeah.
He might be playing cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's another.
These young bucks are they're here, mate. They've arrived.
There's another kid. There's another kid as well who we've just picked up at Manly. Apparently he's a gun. Kalis Fire-Talofa. Now, apparently he's been in the extended squad for a little bit as well. He's been on the extended bench a couple of times. He's a back rower as well. So they've stacked in the back row. So you put Lecker out in the centres, bang. That's probably been a position of need for him. Like it's Pompey and Ali have been
You need
solid.
you need to shut down centre, mate. He's
X factor.
Yeah.
I think it provides.
But defensively, you need that. Because they've had lapses on that left edge. Because there's no real enforcer there. You're not running on an inside shoulder when Lecker's there, mate. He's going to pump you.
Yeah, get you looking at him. You run that hole, he's
a smart player for a young kid, and you put him at back row. He's smarter. He has more time to hit you, but centre he needs to be reading the plays a lot more. And I think he's a student of the game. I'd love to think so, because he does all the right things. And all I'm saying is, if I'm Lecker, I'll be dropping about 5 kegs.
What do you reckon he'd weigh about now?
He'd be at 105 easy.
Nah.
Yeah, I reckon he's thick, mate. He's thick.
I would go. Can you have a look, Lukey? Yeah. I would go closer to 95, I think.
Fuck no. I reckon his fucking leg weighs 95. I don't care what it says on there, Lukey.
Hungy.
Telling you, man, that's a thick man.
I think he's pretty ripped and fucking.
Yeah, but he's muscle, man. I would love to know how. I reckon he'd be a $105. $105.
And Niokore is playing cup at the moment.
There you go. Fucking hell. And Murata's a gun too, man.
Most people would have Murata in their 17. That's how stacked these guys are.
Yeah, man.
He's a gun. I love him.
Yeah, he's going to be awesome for the Knights next year.
Yeah. Just to strengthen up.
He still could be required though.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Injuries
happen.
What was
I going to say
this time of the year?
I'm going to reach out to someone from the Wars and get him to weigh him. I'm going to go tell me how much. Mitchie. I'll get Mitchie to get him.
I'll ring my own roomie, my old roomie, Andrew Webster.
Leave the coach alone. He's too busy.
Weigh him. Weigh him and tell me.
Mitchie will do it for
how
us.
How much is he?
Mitchie will do it for us. My old
That's what he calls me. He calls me Roomie. What's up, Roomie? Not much. Just chilling.
I like that combo. This is very Waz-centric right now. And they
deserve it.
They're a very topical team. But Nishki wrote this one because we had so many of the Waz fans just absolutely pumped. Is this Waz team better than the 2011 Grand Final Waz team? You're looking to have a look at the list there.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
Would you like me to go through them?
Oh, wait. No. The team now is better than this.
Should we compare them?
Yeah.
Actually.
No, they got some decent players.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. It's a good team.
Good.
It's a good team.
Jimmy Maloney, a little torture.
Shawnee's first year. So I'll go through the team for our Waz teams playing.
Yeah, that's pretty
For
good team,
Waz
man.
fans playing at home. All right.
Sorry, Young Bucks too, like the Benny Matts and that. Like they were hitters there.
Can I get you to compare? But can we stay respectful to both sides without?
I'll try to.
Because that's what I'm scared about with you. You'd be like,
no,
easy or fuck. He's
Louis Brown, the centers.
Yeah.
Very versatile. He would kill today's game. Louis Brown.
He played for the Kiwis in the centers too.
Yeah, he's fucking gun. 9-13.
All right, can we do this respectfully, mate?
Always respectfully.
Okay. Kevy Lock against Chance Nickel Clogstad.
Yeah, Kevy Lock was on those couple of years, 10, 11,
Yeah.
and a few injuries, and he went off. But I'm going on form because I remember this team.
Yeah.
I'd rather Chance.
So would I. Kevy was a problem for a couple of years.
Kevy was fast as fuck.
Kevy was a problem. He was an X Factor
Yeah,
problem.
X Factor, but you could shake him and you rattle him.
I've got more trust in Chansey.
Big time.
Yep. All right, Bill Tupou and Manu Vatuvai against Dallin Martinez-Lesniak and Alofiana Kamperera.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to keep Manu.
Yeah.
I need to keep Manu. Like Manu's like he had some mistakes in him, right?
Yeah.
But he made up for it for like about 250 meters and yardage carries. In today's game, a fit Manu would kill it.
Yep.
Right, because he'd be working on his game, be working on his high ball all the time, right?
Yep. So where you go?
So I have to pick the two now.
2 versus 2. Let's go with position groups. Wings versus wings.
Right now, I'm going to go with the Waz team now. Because Bill Tupou, I don't remember him playing.
So Bill Tupou, this is because I played with him. I know it's different playing in the Super League. Bill Tupou was sneaky good, man.
Sneaky good?
Sneaky good. And again, this is biased because I played with him, get along with him really well. And then I think Manu Vatuvai and Dell's my cousin.
How would Manu go in today's game, bud?
Yeah,
like defensively and
you're right. Like this is the thing. When you compare the old team, you just think, all right, if they're given the resources, if they've got the information, Manu Vatuvai.
Manu's getting coached by Andrew Webster. I think it's a different.
The coach is Ivan Cleary.
Yeah, but it's a young Ivan Cleary.
Yeah. Well, this is a young Andrew Webster. He hasn't proven anything yet.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
my point is, they get all the attention to detail. You get the
everything
that a current player. You got all the information. You got.
In 2011, you had that as well. You know what I mean? But it's just Alofiana Kamperera keeps going up in my books.
We'll see, and that's a point.
And Dallin is a fucking he's that dude.
So I got Dallin and Manu like that.
Yeah.
And Alofi is killing it right now. And it's sort of Alofi against Bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And I just need to see more from Alofi all the way into the.
I haven't seen enough. Yeah.
So you've gone the current day. I'll go the OGs.
I just wanted to swap one.
Yeah. Lewis Brown and Christian Nonu versus Leka and Ali Leitoa.
I'm going these two.
Yeah.
I like Leka, but I think he's still a back rower. But Louis Brown's a back rower. But Inu, the egg, was a fucking gun. This version of Inu was on.
Yeah.
So that's a hard one too, because they're Louis Brown.
They're all hard.
No,
it's a fucking grand final team.
I
we think the Waz can make the grand final.
I understand that, but Louis Brown, like that's how versatile this human was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Did someone get injured for him to play centre?
Is this maybe row party years potentially?
Yeah,
I
think so.
Is it the end
Jerome
of Jerome
Party? Yeah,
Jerome Party potentially.
Yep. It has to be.
Who else could have been around there?
Maybe. I don't even remember Jerome.
Yeah, there could have been an injury happen throughout the year where Louis shifted from the back row or the the bench into the centre.
Yeah, I like these two.
Yep, I'll go the same. All right, halves, James Maloney, Shaw Johnson over Chanel Harris-Tavita and Luke Metcalf.
These dudes.
These two. Yep, I think that one's a no-brainer. Russell Packer and Jacob Lilliman. Fish versus Mitchie Barnett.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
That's a fair solid, because Rusty Balls would be going hard against Fish. Same manner, like Māori boys going hard against each other. Mad respect.
Hard-working Aussie, Jacob
Then
Lilliman.
you got the hard-working fucking Queenslander, Jacob Lilliman. I remember a good defender, like Origin player.
Yeah.
I'm taking what they got now.
Yep, so am I. Just got a lot of respect for Russ and Jacob.
Love Russ and love
but
Jacob.
Give me Mitchie and Fish. Lance O'Hire versus Wade Egan.
Yeah, it's a different look, isn't it? Because Lance was playing 6
he's
before
like
James Maloney got there.
He's like your Craig Wing sort of 9.
Lance was good, bro.
Yeah.
Like prime Lance O'Hire was playing test footy at a high level, man, for years.
Yeah.
Damn. Good defender too.
Yeah. Little nugget.
Yeah. He's better defender than
Yep, agreed.
I'll go Lance.
Wade Egan just. Wade Egan
Lance.
just, but super close.
I like Lance at 9.
I know.
I didn't like it when he was at 9.
I know.
I'd
All
rather
of these are hard, mate. All of
because
these
when
are.
he was at the 3-man,
Yep.
like you can get him turning in, turning out. But when they get these 9s, aka fucking old mate from Manly, played 7, the young Wakeham, right?
Oh yeah.
7 his whole career, gets in the 9, starts fucking turning into Brett the Hitman Hart. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So when Lance was 9, he was a problem. So I like Lance.
All right. E.T., Elijah Taylor, Simon Mannering, Michael Luck versus Jacob Laidman, Kurt Capewell, Aaron Clark.
That's fucked. I love Simon Mannering, and E.T. was a fucking gun too when he was over there. Michael Luck was a worker that you needed. Like, that was a very well-balanced pack when you have a look at that.
Yep.
They got it right. I like Aaron Clark gets me over.
Yeah.
Aaron Clark just gets me over because I think Simon Mannering, he was a gun, right? He's same sort of, like as a back row you're talking, right?
Yeah.
I think Simon Mannering, if you put him at 13, it's a different look.
Yep.
Because he's Yowie sort of esque.
Yeah. He
Mannering,
could have been. Easily.
but Mannering as a back rower,
If
I like Mannering in the back row because he got stuck on one side.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the middle, just toiling around.
If Ivan wanted to create that sort of play back in those days, he would have used probably.
But because he went for a worker guy like Michael Luck,
Yeah.
who could ball play a little bit, but
Yeah.
just was out there to make 50 or 60 tackles, right? So the balance, it's all right, but I like the one that they got now. I like Laban. I like Capewell, what Capewell's doing.
Yep.
And then Aaron Clark has got, I reckon he's one of the best locks in the game.
All right. I'm going to go the OGs because Simon Mannering is on my Mount Rushmore as well.
I love Simon Mannering,
Simon
but like I'm just going, if he was at lock, right? And then
Yep.
you had someone else, you had Folletti you put Folletti at 12 and put Simon Mannering at 13, I'm going that squad.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the difference.
Folletti's on the bench for this
I know. That's
for
what
our
I said.
game.
That's what
So
or
and-
Benny Matz.
Yeah, but fuck, the bench is stacked too. So
Yeah,
Sammy Raps, Sammy Rapira, Aaron Jeremiah,
Fuck.
Folletti Matteo, Ben Mutalino. So let's go with, I will give you Sam Healy is the 14 to comp with Aaron Jeremiah. Let's go Dimitrik. Let's go Eddie Jeremiah Tuava and Tanner Stoll-Smith.
These boys.
Fuck
easy.
that.
Fucking easy. They're animals. Sam Rapira was an animal.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, I didn't really play against him that much. Folletti, gun. Benny
Yeah.
Matz, fucking machine.
Benny Matz was a gun.
Benny Matz is like fucking absolute problem.
Benny and Sammy, these are like, this would have been,
This is prime time.
they would have been 3 years into the league, I reckon, both of them.
So
Or
2011.
close to
So
it.
this is the year when I had my little fucking hiatus and I was in the south of France. So I was just watching this. Yeah, but then when I come back, I was like, damn, Ben Madalino, fuck, don't run at him because he'll put you in the ground.
Yeah.
Big rusty balls.
So
That's a decent.
Folletti started most of the year, and then I reckon I feel like with about a month to go in the season, Ivan dropped him back to the bench.
But he's a problem off the bench too.
Oh, he was just destroying.
Mate, he's a fucking menace.
He was
I
destroying
reckon
people.
he was a lot more effective off the bench in some games.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you take
It's just fatiguing the
just
game.
say you take Michael Luck off, put Simon Mannering back to the lock, and you put fucking Folletti on in the middle or somewhere, like, and you're like, fuck off, mate.
Yeah, when you're tired.
You never ever like
You can't get
you
him
can't
one-on-one.
if he wants to get an offload, he's getting an offload. But and then if he might dummy, he'll get you, slip it. Like one of the
Pre-line,
best
post-line.
best ball players, top 5 best ball players of all time, Folletti Matteo.
Yeah. We talked about talented players.
Him and fucking like our boy Toops, it's fucking same sort of silky skills, man.
Who? Anthony
Toops,
Tupou?
yeah, fucking those problems. So strong, like you couldn't hit him because they had mad footwork. Hold the ball like a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Like it's like, go
his
away.
basketball background.
Oh man, mad footwork. Him and his favorite player is Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, Dirk.
He loves
Dallas
Dirk.
Mavs, yeah.
He's just Dirk all the way.
Yeah, he's Dirk. He was Luka.
20,
Now it's
2011
Flag.
too. He thought he was going to win because Dirk won.
I'm just got another team from one of the other games. They had Sean Berrigan in there as well.
Yeah,
Sean
Barrow's a
Berrigan.
gun.
Been
Did he get injured that
He
year?
must have been. He only played 19 games.
Fuck, that's a huge loss for him.
He was a gun.
He was a gun. Could play
So
center
annoying,
and hooker
yeah.
for him as well.
I reckon he was the one that was playing centre.
Potentially.
Yeah. And Louis Brown was playing off the bench.
Joel
And then
Moon.
Jeremiah
Joel
coming.
Moon was a gun too,
Jerome
man.
Rapati.
Joel Moon was sort of in and out, went over to Super League and fucking
Yeah,
killed
it's
it
good
in the
over there.
Super League.
Yeah, that's a good side. I don't know. And then who wins, right?
You know who Joel Moon reminds me of right now? Current players Super League.
Pereira?
No. You know how we've always been, and there'll be a number of players that do this. They go over early, doesn't quite work out in first grade, but you would love to have seen them to come back. Our fucking man from the Wigan, the 5'8". Oh, fuck, what was it escaping?
Bevan.
Yeah, Bevan French.
Yeah.
And even Jai Field.
Yeah.
Both those two guys gone over had fucking...
He could play, Joel Moon.
Could play, mate.
Yeah.
Silky.
Yeah.
Silky.
It was just that, it was weird. It was weird.
Yeah, mate.
He went over too early and then he should have come back. And
loved a schooner.
Loved James Tahuna.
Loved a schooner,
Yeah.
apparently. And was like, yeah, he one of those. Apparently, like, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, just a little bit loose around like training and stuff. What goes over to Leeds kills it.
I fucking loved it there.
When I got over and I was speaking to the boys, everyone was like, he's a fucking kid.
Yeah, I've heard rumours. Don't worry.
There we go. There's a little bit of
Anyway, who wins that game?
I don't know. I just thought that'd be a fun exercise.
It is.
Yeah.
If they're both, I didn't realise how stacked that team was. No wonder they got the grand final.
Yeah, played against Manly. Lost to a fucking gun Manly.
Yeah,
team
Manly.
too.
That's a team. That one. That 2011 one.
It's rookie Sean Johnson against rookie Daly Cher Evans that year.
Yeah, it was.
All right, this one LeBlanc is going to the Panthers,
LeBlanc. Someone hit me in the DMs. It was just LeBlanc to the fucking to the pan. Goodbye.
Great buy.
Very
So
good
this
buy.
this comment comes from Rory O'Kane. Yo, boys, any thoughts on the LeBlanc signing for Penrith after Jenkins' comments about him being an underground hitter on Saucy's potty? So I told you about this, Mace. He had the interview with Sauce, and he talked about Panthers players talking about Liam LeBlanc. Really interesting to think about how much the players actually know before these signings are officially announced, especially when they're all speaking to each other behind the scenes.
Just go.
Go. What were you going to say on it?
When you're in a system like Penrith and the level of leadership is in that club, the coach speaks to the leadership group.
Agreed.
Right? That's what happens. And when I only can compare that because when we're at the Bulldogs and we're trying to sign someone, the leadership group would be approached and say, what do you think of him? Does he fit our culture? Does he fit this? And we're like, oh, yeah, we'd love to get him. Or you'd hear rumours, you do. Nah, fuck with, you know.
What about this one, Mace? What about this one? So Liam LeBlanc Milky in the interview said that he was telling Panthers players, hey, stay away from Liam LeBlanc. He fucking got me a doozy like last year. And Blaze Slungy didn't listen to him and got licked. And Bizza because Bizza got licked as well. Because that's when he was.
And that's when you can't hit him.
He goes, if you can get busy, you can get anyone. Basically, was the yarn.
100%.
So they were talking about it in video, and then apparently Blaze got done, and then they said something in video. So that's like if you're talking about opposition like that, then for sure the staff start noticing, going, oh fuck, he's a problem.
He's getting noticed, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You're starting to look at the guy. Who's the 15 that comes on with the headgear, just taking heads off with beautiful, I don't know what number he is.
No, he doesn't have a headgear. He's got
he wore a headgear once with white headgear.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, one time. And that's the game where he was pumping blokes.
Okay, my bad. Yeah.
Might have got split or something like that.
Yeah.
Just because
does he have a fucking
him
old
and
school-
Hubner and that? I get confused when they come on because they're same sort of builds and the camera's never really close up on them.
Yeah.
I reckon if LeBlanc walked in here right now, I would know who he was. I just know who he is. I don't know what he looked like. I'd be like, he goes,
fair.
I'm fucking,
I'm
I'm Liam LeBlanc. I said, yes, come here.
I would have to double take, I reckon,
Yeah.
for sure.
Then,
And
you're
I'd
like-
go, where
then
do I
he'd
know
show
this
me his
guy?
highlights and I'd be like,
There he is.
fuck, see? I would have thought that he'd work here. I'll be like, what's up with the fucking audio, mate? What's going on? LeBlanc. Let alone one of the best hitters in the game. I'll be like, mate, no, we're sweet. We've got another hour.
He looks like he wants to go.
Oh, you're off your head.
Oh, mate. You would not know he looked like that.
We got another hour.
We've got another. Aren't we
We're booked to one.
Aren't we here till fucking 9, Lukey? Jesus Christ, mate.
Oh, no,
LeBlanc.
that's Liam LeBlanc. He's our next guest.
Yeah, oh, shit. Sorry,
Oh,
LeBlanc.
shit, sorry, man. I thought you were the audio.
Anyway,
guy.
fucking great signing. You can just...
Oh, fuck.
Well, you're going to lose because you're losing the big man, right? Henry.
Yep.
You know, so you got to have some sort of filler. And he's played enough. I think he's at least 50 games, I reckon. Maybe.
25?
Yeah.
20? Last 2 years?
Yeah, 25, 30, I reckon.
Yeah.
How many games for LeBlanc?
LeBlanc 27.
Yeah, 25, 30. Way off. Yeah. He's
Oh,
good signing. I like him.
There we go. We got our nice, easy, fun clip for today, Lukey. There you go. Oh,
Anyway, this next thing is bothering me.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
I did not. I thought it was a toss when Kenty was on his potty going, they're getting paid this much. I'm like, it can't be right.
Do you want me to give you all the details
Please
first, and
give
then
me
we
some
can
details.
discuss?
Please, because I don't believe everything.
All right. Australians will be paid $40,000 at the World Cup. That is the Australian players for the World Cup.
Per test?
Per test.
No, for the whole.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
There
Correct.
it is then. The way they fucking put it out, it's like they're getting 40 a fucking game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got me. I still got me. I didn't even even though I had this
Thank
article.
you, Lukey. That's why you're on the big bucks.
The rest will get
Makes sense.
$850 a game. So Australian players will be paid a flat fee of $40,000 for this year's World Cup, while players from other nations will have to settle for only $850 a game.
I want to know who those other nations are, but
Well, all of them. This is where it explained a little bit more, and this is why I half get it, but it still feels a little bit off. Anyway, the Kangaroos will be the best paid team after a deal struck between the ARL Commission and the Rugby League Players Association. France was initially scheduled to host the Cup in 2025, but organisers withdrew due to financial difficulties. The ARLC stepped in to host the tournament and wanted to make sure players wearing the green and gold were appropriately compensated at the end of the long league season. The ARLC paid the International Rugby League for the hosting rights, with a local organising committee entrusted to pay for flights, accommodation, meals and match payments for players from every other nation except Australia, as well as those taking part in the women's and wheelchair competitions. Teams will play 3 pools games at the World Cup. The top 4 sides will then play in the semi-finals, with the winners to meet in the final. Players from teams other than Australia will be paid $4,250 in match fees if they reach the final, just over 10% of what the Kangaroos will get, regardless of how well they perform. The ARLC is in a strong position to bankroll Australia, and while there is nothing stopping other nations from topping up payments to their players, most of those governing bodies are struggling financially. So it's a huge headline, but because of those reasons, it makes a lot of sense.
Australia can.
Well, they are paying it, mate.
Yeah.
So they're paying for not only match fees.
You're not running this at a win anyway.
Probably not right now, but in the future as International Rugby League grows, and they're paying flights, accommodation, and for all of the teams that are involved. So not only the match fees, like right now, would I love the international game to be stronger right now? Yes, I would. Do I think it can become stronger? Yeah, I do. But someone has to take a hit and someone has to bankroll it. So this has got a lot of headlines, and there has been a lot of pushback from the island nations about the fairness of this. But for me, if Australian Rugby League are playing for everyone to attend this World Cup.
So like the islands aren't, like, so Samoa's not paying for, obviously most of the players are here, but like just say England's not paying.
Doesn't sound like it, mate.
Yeah, so like that's business class flights. You know, the Frenchies and that, like, I'm not sure.
No way business class flights.
Well, you'd be fucking hoping so. I don't know. Anyway,
Depends.
It's a lot. Yeah,
You might be able to upgrade it.
it's a lot,
You
right?
might be
So
able to upgrade
everybody
it.
in Europe has to come down, right? So that's a fuckload of money, right?
So
Why aren't England playing for that?
So, well, that's the point,
Yeah,
right?
I get it. There's a lot. There's a lot of variables in this whole thing.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, will this affect the islands and their decision to play for Samoa or play for Australia?
Okay, well, let's get to this.
Or not AKA, like, example, Tino, Payne-Haas.
Payne's
Couple
already
of
shot it down.
yeah,
Somehow
Payne, yeah.
locked in.
Yeah, I think these guys, this would bother the game 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Not now. I think they're playing because of the pride and the love for their country, their heritage, and I think the Kangaroos or the ARL are probably trying to slyly get the best players back into that jersey with the 40. With the headline looks like I thought 40 grand a test. I'm like, we're going to lose fucking. Ireland's going to lose half the fucking team.
What did you used to get paid?
Oh, it was about 12 and a half, 15.
A test?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
This one comes from
It was
Toll.
like, yeah, wasn't it?
This one comes from Toll, and it's to your point, Mace. we can discuss even more. Boys, I need your thoughts on the Kangaroo players getting 45K a game while everyone else is getting $850 for the World Cup. So this is the way it's been presented.
That's
even all the way up
exactly
into this point.
Yeah.
So even with the match payments for 40 grand, fuck, that was a lot. I can't believe I assumed that was going to be the case.
It's the way it got worded, man.
Yeah. It tricked me all the way up to that. But even if they were to get that, there was a part of me that went, all right, if the ARLC had funded everything else, and the last little position here where the governing bodies from other teams could still,
they could still top it.
Who knows, mate? Like the New Zealand Rugby League can still pay New Zealand players $10,000.
And I think New Zealand and England will be still paying their players, right? Australian, just say if you times that, or you divide it 40, you're playing 6 games, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
I think it's a shortened season. It's a shortened World Cup, so I think it's.
Are you not playing four?
I think 5 max.
Max, okay.
I think 5 max.
Well, then you split that
could be
between
wrong.
40.
It might even be as low as 4. That's why Australia, New Zealand,
including the final. If you get into the final,
including the final, it's a really short and different version of the World Cup. Okay. It's only lasting 4 weeks, mate.
Okay,
October 15th to November 15th. So it's like a tiered system for there's a pools playing off to get to the finals, and it's almost guaranteed unless something crazy happens that New Zealand and Australia won't be a part of.
Yeah, okay.
Meeting up.
So if it's 5 games, Aussies are getting what, 10 a game?
Yep.
Tax that.
So here's one around, I guess, the popularity of Samoa and Tonga over the last couple of years. All right. So he just got the 45K game slightly wrong. Samoa and Tonga sell out or come very close to selling out every time they play New Zealand and Australia. Last year at the Pac Champs, Samoa vs Tonga sold out Suncorp Stadium and broke the record for the highest attended non-Kangaroos international since 1957. My question is, if these teams are selling out stadiums and helping grow the international game, why aren't the players being rewarded with better match payments? 15% of those tickets sold for Samoa vs Tonga at Suncorp last year would have been probably enough to get Samoan and Tongan players at least 10 to 20K a game. Pacific fans turn up in huge numbers to support their teams. It would be good to see the players rewarded for their loyalty and for choosing to represent the smaller nations, often for significantly less money.
That's unreal. That's well said. And I'm like, this is where it gets very political and bullshit when it comes to the islands and people who are in charge of the island football, because they know there's money coming in, right? And that's where you got to have strong people in strong positions in the islands so that you get a fair whack, right? The Australian team is run by absolute, like, just the generals of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's run by the best. New Zealand's run by the best. England's run. You know what I mean? It's just it's the smaller tier. They're not. I mean, tier 2 countries. They're the ones that get fucked pretty much by
developing.
Their own.
They're developing. They're figuring out what it looks like. This is
a
still
lot of money
space.
comes in, right? A lot of money comes in to the islands.
I've got some pushback for this for Toa. Have we been? A lot of what he's saying there is true. Has this been the case for 10 years? No. There was a wave. There was a movement that started. We've talked about it a fair bit around Andrew Fafita and Jason Tomalolo. I would say the introduction of the Pac Champs is where it's really exploded. So that's been a good concept for that. But it's only been a couple of years where Samoa and Tonga have been doing this. Is it going away? No, it's not.
Well, it's been 9 years, going on 10 years they've been doing this. Since 2017, they've been selling out stadiums.
Yeah, not to the level of Suncorp I'm talking about. Like, there's levels. Like, they're selling out quickly. My point is, it's trending the right way. It's going the right way. The game is growing internationally. Therefore, the committees, the funding, all of that still is developing, but we're nowhere near, and not even in the stratosphere of rugby union right now, and how all that works, and the governing bodies, right? So right now, for the Pacific Islands, Tonga, Samoa, all these teams from Europe you talked about, the ARLC are paying for you to be a part of this World Cup, right? So
dip into your own pockets.
It is up to the governing bodies for the countries to top up the players to make sure that they get accounted for. But I can fully understand the Australian players, because they are playing for the Australian Rugby League Commission, is it ARLC? That they get better better chunk of the pie with the match payments. I've got absolutely no issues
I
with
know,
this.
because it's run better. It's like, and I just think if this will test how much you love, your heritage. You're going to stick with Samoa, you're going to stick with Tonga. Is this not going to sway you at all? I don't think it's going to sway anyone.
No, I don't.
I think it's just going to be it is what it is. We're here to win the World Cup. It's an opportunity for Tonga, Samoa, New Zealand. Australia's on the fucking rocks, right? Because of injuries to some key players.
Yep.
Right? So if you're ever going to be a World Cup up for grabs.
They're still the favourites, but they're more
I know,
human.
but yeah,
more
Huddy
human.
Young's gone, Crichton's gone, Angus Crichton's gone.
Yep.
Yoey's could be done. You know what I mean? There's a Tommy Dearden. I don't know what's going to happen with him.
Yep.
Few injuries to some key players, right?
Fair.
Very even playing field. If you're New Zealand and you
You're a
know you've got
chance.
that stacked side, Tonga, Samoa, you're like,
You're a chance.
if we're fucking on,
You're a
don't
chance.
worry about what their fuckers are getting paid. You're earning decent money. It ain't about it's about the prestige of winning a World Cup. You got to put all this shit and these headlines. I don't like seeing these headlines. It is what it is. Fucking, I totally understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
I thought it was the right thing to do to discuss it, to just explain to, because
Yeah.
we've got a lot of Polynesian fans that follow us.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you guys know that even aside from me sort of stuffing up at the top there with 45K game, I didn't think it was
I think 90% of people thought it was 40K game.
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Until probably now.
Yeah.
Until Lukey said to me, I was just thinking, fucking yeah, 40 a game. Jeez, times that by 5 or 6, you're killing it.
yeah, it's
that
fine.
could sway a person who's on like just say 500 grand.
Clarkie's
400?
column, he had 45K per game in the post, and that's the
Yeah,
one
that's
that
what
went
fucking
viral.
got it all out. Get your shit right.
Okay.
Fucking bullshit.
He wasn't the only one. I think there's other people that
Yeah, but
stuffed
don't put it out there unless you know.
Well, I was about to, and I stuffed up.
But
so.
you don't know
I know.
because we got Lukey Stowe. He
Oh, yeah,
knows.
we're all over it.
Right?
We're all over it.
this shit. Do
Lukey's
your fucking due diligence.
I just want to finish off what I
Fuck's
was
sake.
about to say.
Go, oh, no, I fucking hate that because that caused a lot of drama yesterday when I saw that. Just because of his fucking bullshit that he wants to come out with. Fuck off.
Okay. My main point was going to be out of this Samoan, Tongan, who else could be persuaded? Maybe Kiwi players? Maybe.
Fiji, maybe.
Fiji? Yeah, Fiji. Yeah, there you go.
Couple.
I didn't think it was going to sway any players at all. No. I think the push for the islands and the momentum that it's got right now
Bigger picture.
was going to outweigh even, say, an extra $160,000, which would have been a lot of money, mates. Don't get me wrong. But some of these elite players are on north of 500 and very quickly in the next couple of years will become
40's nothing.
$1 million players.
40's nothing.
So it's a lot of money for a lot of people, but for rugby league players, in comparison to when you were playing, Mace, that was a huge deal. So I did not envision it affecting anyone's allegiance to the islands. In fact,
I did yesterday when I thought it was 45K a game.
I still didn't.
I was like, maybe it wouldn't sway like maybe Tino and all these guys that are on over $1 million, you know what I mean? But it may be the other guys, right? Who, I don't know.
Hylam Lukey.
Then I was just trying to figure out who could make that Australian
Lukey's a good
side.
shout. Lukey would still be on about 500K though.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's a good shout,
the
though.
nanais, you know, he could play for Australia, Samoa, like it could sway him.
So I was confident that it wasn't going to.
Well, I'm fucking way more confident now that it's not going to bother anyone.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know how much these guys get paid. And if you're worried about 40 and you tax that, you're not getting, it's probably getting, you're coming home after all the tickets, all the bullshit, probably you're taking home 15. Like,
I think the movement's bigger than money at the moment. I think the allegiance, I think the brotherhood right now for all the Polynesian players was stronger than even if it was, like I said, we keep going back to it, but it's not the case. But now it's definitely, I'm even way more confident, right? That's our point.
I think it's disrespectful to Taumalolo and Fafita if you do deflect back. Like they've done so much hard work to fucking draw a line in the sand and they've done work their asses off since 2017 for this shit. For you to go, okay, my allegiance is to Tonga or Samoa. Oh, I'm going to come back. Like it wasn't about that. It was about building the islands.
Yeah.
So stick solid, boys, and just fucking get out there, get that World Cup.
Yeah, they not to say that the younger players won't be leaving stuff on the table because clearly now even though it is only 45 for the entire campaign, they will be still leaving money on the table. It doesn't mean to say, like, we don't know what the nations are doing, the islands, New Zealand, we don't know what they're doing with the match payments. But in fact, I think it would have not only not affected any players. This is how strongly I feel about this movement right now of the Polynesian players. In fact, I think it would have, for players that are still deciding because they've got the ability to, because of their heritage, I reckon the players would have been reaching out to each other going, see, they're desperate. Like
that's what I was thinking.
They're trying to break us up. They're worried. And I think it would even help the argument for the players that are trying to recruit. So for Samoa, if there are strong leadership there with some of the senior players and there's someone on the, if it's saved, Tino's a perfect example. Yeah. Tino's one, we're still waiting to hear what Tino does. But if you were having conversations with Tino and you're paying, right, like because he's the most recently retired Australian player of note that is elected to play for his heritage of Samoa. Hammer, the other one, played with him at Queensland. You're right, probably even a better connect.
Jojo, like I think there's some of these guys, there's about 4 or 5 in my head, but I'm like, they're going to be making a decision here. Yeah. A pretty hard one.
Yeah, so they would be going to Tino going, come on, Australia are trying to get you. It's like they're trying to lock you in. So I actually think, despite the way it was perceived, don't stress.
I think
it's still going to be as deep as possible. And players, they're paid way too well in the modern day for this to be something that would make them change.
And I think these other nations will top this up, this 850. Surely you're probably going to get close to 3 to 4, like a better test.
$3,000 a game?
I think if you can do that, it's fine.
Yeah.
And you'll be happy with that. If you can come out with 10 grand, I don't care. They don't just want to be compensated somehow. You're playing in a World Cup.
I think maybe Samoa, Tonga, and England would probably be around 3K matches.
Yeah,
and maybe New Zealand 5.
Should be 5. Should be flat 5 for everyone.
I think that it just depends on what they can afford, mate. It's what the country's
Didn't we
got.
just buy? Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. So it's not the NRL. It's the fucking Samoan board. It is the Tongan board. It's New Zealand Rugby League.
This is where you can't lean on the ARL all the time. You can't lean on the NRL all the time when you're making money off the game somehow. Pay your players. Pay your players.
All right, let's go back to the WARs. It feels like this is all WARs. This is all, and I don't normally do rumour stuff, but this one is a big one, and it has been reported that this is the case. So this isn't like, he might be thinking this. Jett Cleary has requested a shock release from his Warriors contract, reportedly hopeful of joining the family at Panthers next season. According to Coach Sports, Cleary informed New Zealand bosses of his desire to return to Penrith ahead of the 2027 season, citing personal reasons, which are obvious. The 21-year-old's contract with the Warriors runs out at the end of 2027. Penrith and New Zealand bosses are currently in discussions regarding what a release for the rising player maker would look like, but the Warriors said they were surprised by the request. It looks like this will likely take place. Jett Cleary has asked the Warriors for a release. The Warriors were a bit taken aback by Jett's decision. The MC said that on NRL 360. It's based on the fact that Ivan has 1 season left in charge of the Panthers and Jett would like to be coached by his dad.
Fair enough.
In the finals.
Fair enougit's
a no-brainer.
Let it happen. Let it happen. It's good. I haven't seen much of Jett Cleary. I haven't seen enough to even give him a judgment at all and say he's the next big thing, he's this, he's that. He's still doing his apprenticeship, learning the game. And he's been in the system. But fair enough, the old man, getting coached by your old man for the last time. It's a bit more sentimental, and it's family.
Yeah, they even going back to the original decision to send him to the Warriors, it shows, again, we go back to the mutual respect, the loyalty, all those things we talked about at the start with the Penrith Panthers and the Warriors. They clearly have that, mate.
Yeah.
They have been like the James Fisher-Harris, Jett going the other way. Players the Panthers picked up a couple of players this year, and Freddie Lussick, Kalani going because they know they come from a good system, right? So they're examples of where there is constant communication. It feels like, and a lot of respect between the two clubs. And I think because of that, this deal gets done pretty quickly. It would be tough for the Warriors because they're losing Luke Metcalf next year, and there were reports that Luke Hanson was also could be moving on. Now he got a game at the start of the year against the Knights. So you go from Tanner Boyd will return next year.
Yep.
With Tamaiti Martin, Chanel Harris-Tavita have been done. They've re-signed.
Yep.
And it would be Luke Hansen. They had so many options.
He's done.
Yep.
How old's he?
Exactly where he's
Hansen
going to the Titans.
or
How
Cleary?
old's Hansen?
Is he going to the Titans?
Let me see what it says. It just says to continue in Australia. Oh no, yep, Titans signed him.
Titans signed him?
Yep.
Yep, from next year?
Yep.
There you go. So that adds to it as well, right? Like you go from having 6 fucking genuine good options to work with to what, fucking 3? Like apparently this, I had an article here.
He's
only
22.
young.
22, yeah. So, and there's another kid over there called Jai Lanane who's been going from. We have a lot of Warriorholic will let us know. There's one more half coming through. Apparently he's a gun. So let us know in the comments. But makes sense, and I
like it.
The romantic side of me to just see. I'm gonna be if this happens. How can you not be rooting for the Panthers next year as your second team?
Yeah.
With Ivan finishing up.
Imagine if Jett Cleary just comes out of the fucking blocks and just goes.
Imagine if Nathan and Jett Cleary are the 7 and 6 for a fucking
Panthers.
Would that
Why
not be the fairy tale
Jett Cleary can obviously
Ivan?
play, can't he? Like he's got raps on him. It's not like there's no nepotism there. There's no I'm just fucking, I'm Cleary's younger brother. I get the free run. Like he can obviously play a little bit, can't he?
I've watched him play twice. One of those times is when we're in Christchurch.
Yeah.
Saw a little glimpse of him against the Bulldogs. And then I was watching another game when I was calling a Warriors game. Where was I? I was at a stadium. Anyway, goes good, but it's a New South Wales Cup, so who knows?
Difference. Yeah.
Yep. And as you progress, but I'll tell you who would have watched him and figured out whether he can play first grade or not is Ivan. So
Fucking
send him over for 2 years.
Yeah.
Full on get Webby to develop him.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would have had this decision in mind maybe 18 months ago once they sent him over to just bring him back.
Yeah.
But because of the circumstances, just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Right? All right, there we go. Let's get on to the games.
Hang on. I was just about to bring it up before, and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot what it was.
Yeah. That's why the notes are good, mate. That's why we.
Yeah, but I sent it on the.
So, by the way,
when I was on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I went, okay, the boys might read this.
So just before we were about to start the show, Mace was just fiddling on his phone, and he sent this from Love Rugby League, which is sort of one of the main pages from the UK around the Super League, around talking rugby league. And it is the NRL was set to invest $60 million into the Super League clubs, could receive $12 million every year as part of a 5-year plan from the NRL to invest.
That's good.
It's fucking mad. It's awesome.
That's what I was thinking.
It's
so
awesome.
They're serious about it, right?
The NRL will ultimately take 50% stake in the Super League.
Yeah.
And here we go. Footy Hacks is in there too. He's all over this shit too, ET, Elijah Taylor.
Yeah.
Where's IMG gone? So IMG are currently the, I would say probably the biggest investors in the game over there.
Yeah.
But to be totally, I guess, transparent and as fair as possible, they have been doing a really bad job. So the NRL investing in the Super League is great for the game, in my opinion.
I think it's awesome. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Like there was so many rumours about like us, trying to come over to help the game and grow the game over there because it's the second biggest comp.
Yep.
It has to be strong.
Yes.
And it's just so many players up in the north of England that love rugby league. It's too big. We've been over there. We know what it's about. Like there's such a big thirst for rugby league. And if you didn't think it was, that second test in fucking Liverpool.
Yeah.
Come on. Wembley. Come on. You know what I mean? The final. Like they're packing these stadiums out.
Yeah.
Like they love it. They want their pommies to do good. They need to win something big.
Yeah. They just need a competition to get around.
Why hasn't any Aussie media picked this up?
Yeah, so only
It's just
only
rumours
I
right
can,
now.
mate. Yeah.
It's just rumor stuff. So and the part of it could be, right, there are conversations happening.
Yeah.
PVL is a top tier negotiator.
Yeah, king.
It's all ongoing. People in England would probably be excited about this. They want to get it out. I wouldn't be surprised if PVL doesn't mind this being out, but also negotiating a much tighter deal. He's
so
the king,
good
mate.
for the game, but
He's the king.
it's so good for our game to have Super League, like just really connected with the NRL.
Yeah.
Like, it's been such a big, like, the only thing that was connected was 97 when they were both called Super League. That was it. It was either the English League and it was the Aussie League. Now it's like we're so connected.
Question without notice. Was the Super League, were the same people, was there a connection with the Super League and Super League here?
Yeah.
With the people running it?
That's how it got formed.
Ah, really? I didn't know that.
But they kept it all.
Makes sense.
They kept it all, like the emblem of Super League and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And kept the name. I'm
Because
not sure
Super
what
League
it
was
called.
strong in the 90s. In
Big
England.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
And so they had this World Club Challenge going on
Yep.
back then. Remember,
That's where
like,
it started.
so Wigan would come over here and play a competition. It was like the fucking, what was it, like, you know, the Champions League sort of thing. And the best, like, World Club Challenge, I don't know who won. I think the Broncos ended up winning it against Wigan. It was a good final. No, Mariners. Mariners was in the final. Hunter Mariners made the final for the World Club Challenge.
Oh, so they did like a Challenge Cup.
Yeah, like throughout the year.
Did they?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Fuck,
Mate,
I don't remember that.
100%. Yeah, I was 17-year-old.
So was that the year that in the Super
inaugural
League here, in the Super League here, Broncos beat the Sharks in the grand final?
Yes.
That year.
So that year,
And they had a Challenge
in
Cup.
between, Wigan was coming over here.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
In saying that, I'm fucking 10 years old.
Yeah,
but
so they had that. So I remember going to Bulldogs game. Wigan played the Bulldogs there, and like, yeah, it was fucking awesome. World Club Challenge, massive.
So Challenge Cup.
Yeah,
World
but
Club Challenge is
it
when
was,
the two best teams play each other at the end of the year.
Yeah,
after
it
they
was
win
so the
grand
best of theirs and the best of us, and we're playing in between rounds.
A
Yeah,
knockout competition.
yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Fuck off.
And I think the Hunter Mariners got
Hunter
to
Mariners
the final.
won it.
Yeah,
And they
got
lost to the
final.
Broncos.
Got beat by the Bronx. Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
Because
There
I
you
was
go.
like a 17-year-old kid watching all these games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's mad.
it was awesome. It's a great concept.
Can I make this clear? I do not want to. Do I want to see that?
Do you want it?
Do I
Maybe
wanna
all right.
So, by the way, Lukey, for you who have not witnessed this, it's obviously the comparison to use is FA Cup. When the FA Cup happens throughout the Premier League. The Challenge Cup's good fun.
Yeah.
It's good fun over there. And because the reason I loved it as a fucking Aussie-based player, so it works out both. You sort of want to, if you're going to go on a run, you want to go all the way and win the cup.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then you get allocated weekends off. That's when I did all my traveling.
Beautiful.
Right? So it's all, let's go. Let's empty the tank. And it's weird. Sometimes you might play on a Wednesday and then have to back up and play Super League on the Sunday. And that's when we always talk about around Easter time, there was, I think I played 3 games in 10 days. Yeah.
That's why they rack up so many games, some of these Poms, because they count those games as first grade games. Where, like, I would say it was a reserve grade game. Like, just say because you're playing against a reserve grade team like Featherstone or Batley Bulldogs, you know, that are first division. But they count those games and they put them on your resume.
I'll correct you.
They don't?
No.
That's
so
why they play 500 or 600 games.
I'll correct you. I'll tell you how it works.
And the trials as well, don't they?
No, not trials.
No?
Let's get the facts. Because you're throwing some
Go
people
on.
under the bus here. All right. So Challenge Cup, yes, that counts for a game. But to be fair, Challenge Cup is worthy of a game. Not to say, and this is a tough one
Not all
for
of
people.
them.
This is a tough one. Not all of them, because you get it's only the first leg. By the time there's like legs happening in the below grades, which they call championship level.
Yes, okay.
So there's the championship level below. So that's where you probably got a little bit confused with it. Championship level is essentially New South Wales Cup and Queensland Cup.
Yeah.
So there is a competition happening in championship level and
For them to get to the...
eventually Super League teams, right? So we only played one game at Catalans, was Batley, right? Batley were the grade below at championship.
Yep.
So we only played one game.
Then the next one,
Against
Super League teams. eh?
Then you just roll into Super League game. So really only one per year
One,
is going to
okay.
be,
All right.
unless a Batley goes on an incredible run for some reason and knocks out Super League.
And some teams have gone on some big runs, haven't they?
There have been some teams from the lower grades, probably, you know, Pommy fans let us know, English fans let us know.
What's been the best run, Pommy fans?
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry if I disrespected the...
No, but you're right in this.
Yeah.
You're right in this. So I was playing games, and this may offend some players over there that have played in this level, but you're right. If someone played at, for example, Batley, 100 games for Batley in championship level, and then played 100 for Wakey, they celebrated 200 games.
Yes. That's where people
And I was like,
That's not it,
I
mate.
can't add my Wenny fucking Magpie games to my 120.
Never. No, you can't. It's impossible.
Otherwise, I'd be a 200 gamer.
gamer.
I'm a 200 gamer.
You can claim that.
So that's where it's
Yeah.
That's where you're a little bit confused. But it was confusing to me. I'm like, fuck, this guy's playing 400 games. How good's that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's on my 400 fucking first grade game. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Then
And
you
I'm
realise it's like, they're not counting.
Nah, you don't count those 50 or 100 when you're a fucking
Got
18-year-old. When you're
Yeah.
an 18-year-old kid
yeah.
playing for
100.
playing for Dewsbury Rams.
Yeah,
with, fucking,
Dewsbury.
with the Burgess Bros. That doesn't count.
Don't you dare count them.
If you played at South Sydney or you played at Leeds Rhinos with the Burgess brothers,
Count it.
that counts.
Count it.
Not the Dewsbury Rams.
No. Dewsbury. I spoke to Biffa yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I had a good chat. I had dinner with Robbie Rockout. I'm not sure like if everyone would remember him. He's a Knights player. He played for Melbourne. Played about 95 games first grade. He's an example I always use about using the game as much as the game uses you.
Yep.
And no excuses after you retire. So my example is he's a civil engineer, right? So when we were at Newcastle and everything like that, the game pays for whatever business course or anything. When it comes to education, the game will pay the whole thing. If it costs 50 grand, if it costs 70 grand or anything like that, they will pay everything.
Yep.
That's where I think most younger players, you put in all your eggs.
It started during his time too.
Yeah, and he took advantage of it massively, right?
Yep.
Back, just say when we were playing, we were all eggs in all one basket. That's
Most
it.
of us.
NRL all fucking bust, right?
95%.
So
of the
now
NRL
I
players.
think people should be looking at a Robbie Rockout going, okay, he was always on a roster, right? So it's not he was always on a roster, so he's always eligible.
Mate, so let me just add this. He's basically my level. He would have been on an NRL roster for about 5 or 6 years. He would have been around the 100 games mark.
Yeah.
And he's a solid player.
Yeah, from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, retired very, very young.
Yep.
He's only 35 years old.
Yep.
I said, Gags is still playing. Nearly origin level.
What do you got? You got
95 games.
95 games. There we go.
All over him. Anyway, so he's civil engineer right now.
Yeah.
He was doing this while he was playing and then doing all these courses and then retired because his body got banged up. He goes, well, I'm just going to do this. He's making fucking 4 times what money he's making when he was playing football. With the capacity to earn for 30 to 40 years, right? Yep. So that is very smart. So if you're in a system, don't get carried away just say if you're a gun junior and everything like that, and then you get to first grade and you hit a bit of you stall a little bit. Yep. You're still a first grader, right? But you ain't going to get that elite money. Use the game as much as that game uses you because it is a business. So if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a business, anything in the whole in the world, you can do, and the game will pay for you. Because they want that, right? They want to see stories like Robbie Rockout. He's a civil engineer now. He was playing, in the system. Wasn't a rock star player, good role player, legend dude, everything like that. But he's got the earning capacity now to fucking just kill it. Do you know what I mean? I said, that's a great story. That's what people should be looking at, right? It's like, now you can have your, eggs in one basket and another basket, right?
Multiple
baskets, everything. And most people like just say, even the high level guys, the elites.
Yeah.
Cleary, they've got their own businesses.
Yeah,
they're all like Munster and everything like that. They've got little side hustles going in everywhere.
I was speaking to an elite player the other day about a side hustle.
Yeah, they've all got it, mate. Because they're leveraging off their brand. Because if you've got good people around you, you can leverage a lot and earn a lot of money and be safe. The main thing is being comfortable when you retire.
Yep.
That's the main thing. There's a lot of horror stories.
So what you're saying is be proactive with your education, be proactive with your networking, be proactive with your relationships while you're in the game because you could become a great story like Robbie.
100%. Because we're lucky. We get put in rooms very early in our life, right? With people that actually want to help.
I wish I took advantage of that earlier.
And
I didn't get that.
You've got to be able to talk to people, right? And half the battle in today's society is half these kids can't fucking talk to each other, let alone talk to a guy who's worth $1 billion or a multi-million-dollar company or anything like that. Yep. So our era, that's our strength, is our network, right? But these young kids are going to be earning all this money, right? Yep. Earning all this money. But if you're not smart with it, it's going to be a sad story.
You've just laid on some fucking mad footy IQ, dropping some fucking mad knowledge bombs for a lot of players out there. And if they're listening to the young players, great advice. And I'll also add this for mine as well. My lack of education at high school led to me being reluctant to talk to people, networks, all that sort of stuff. I refused to ask questions because I was embarrassed. And you know, when you're around some of these people that are highly successful and have got all that experience, I was like, oh, I don't want to ask the wrong questions. So I was, as you knew, in a locker room, mate, I'd speak to the boys like anyone. And if it was footy related, then bang. Like I could have conversations with everyone.
But now look how you've grown.
I've really grown into that as we've got into, and I'm lucky, but also I wish I'd done more of it when I was playing. Is my biggest.
But now look at the doors that are opening for us, right? Because of the way you can talk to people. Like we can all roll in the doors, and the amount of doors being opened up because of levels, because of who we are. Right. You got to be able to talk. You got to be able to communicate. You got to be able to sit in a room, hold yourself with these guys that are fucking worth a shitload of money that want to invest with us. You know, perception is reality. Or
even just learn from them.
Learn, mate. You always got to have mentors. You got to have people around you that want to benefit you. They want to make you better instead of taking the money off you. So you're going to have a lot of these leeches, these young men that are playing now. Got to keep your circle tight.
That's another part too. Eventually, too, you're going to run into someone that is not the right guy, and you learn from those mistakes.
Exactly, and
you learn from people. They're like
learn from other people's.
Says all the right things, but doesn't deliver.
I say that learn from our mistakes, right? Don't make the mistakes. The fucking blueprint's out. Don't do this, and this. Otherwise, you'll end up fucking here. Like we wrote the blueprint, the 2000s, right? Like you do X, Y, and Z, that's where you'll end up. You do this, this is where you'll end up, right? So it's not like it's from the 90s where the 90s guys they had jobs, right? They couldn't teach us, my era, what to do and how to work and be a professional in that. We had to a little bit
percentage.
My job, I feel, is to educate younger players, right? Because I'm experienced. I'm a 46-year-old man. I hope to God that I've elevated myself and I'm a lot wiser than a 22-year-old me, right? So that's what I feel obliged to help the younger players, right? Even the younger players that are playing at an NRL level. Pathways, this and that. You know, it's hard to put an old head on young shoulders because you think you know everything. But you might get that one kid who understands. You know, so it's like seeing Robbie last night just brought up all those things. We had a really good conversation. And it's just like, so it's always good seeing young ex-teammates doing successful shit.
Love seeing good people do well.
And a good dude, right?
Well done. And was Biffy there as well? Anything else?
Yeah, I spoke to Biffy.
Shout out to Max Plath. Just finished his Bachelor of Business.
Fuck yeah.
I saw that on
See,
the
these young men now, they're onto it, man. They're onto it because it's changed.
Our guys,
it's changed.
Our guys at the RLPA do a great job with it. So the NRL got it's been built into the CBAs for now 15 years. The grants have got even bigger.
Yeah, it's huge.
There's even more opportunities for players, and I know they're getting the right advice from our Jamie Bureau,
because it's very connected. It's very connected, and everybody is on the same page. And if you want, as I said, if you want to do anything in this game, you got to use the game as much as the game uses you. It's a business. Understand that. Be smart.
Great advice, mate. Great advice. Also, I want to give you a bit of a wrap as well. Jethro reached out. You had a big day yesterday too, by the way.
Yeah, solid.
Probably embarrass you a little bit, but Jethro's a sponsor of the golf day, great mate of yours. And he said he just wanted to give Mace a shout out. You went and visited his sick mum yesterday, and he said it meant the world to him. And he wanted to make sure that I said it on the potty for you. So
yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't. I do a lot of things like that, and I try and keep it private, but fuck, put it on Instagram. And I was like, fuck, I'm like, because like his mum and you know Jeffro,
it's nice, mate.
He's a knockabout bloke. Yeah,
sometimes you just got to accept that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I do, and I'm just like, you can't just say take it off, you know, it's like because I don't fucking like it, you know. So it's bigger than me. His mum's going through a hard time, and I was like one of her like favorite players. She's a Mad Bulldogs fan. And Jeffro goes, "Can you do me a favor?" Like, and you've met Jeffro before. He's knockabout bloke, but hard as nails, right? He goes, "You're a fucking favourite player." And I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I fucking love you. She always brought a smile to her face and that." So I walked in, and she's sort of like, because she had a fall and a bit of a stroke, and like, she could only see Jeffro at the start. She goes, "Oh, my boy's here." And then like I had a beanie on, and I took the beanie off. She's like, "Oh," then she started crying and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, fucking hell." Awesome. It was pretty cool. It was a cool moment. And we just sat there and just talked about fucking just life, Bulldogs. And she's like, trying to get her back on her feet, right? Because I said, you got to get that body strong, right? Because she fell, right? So it's like, that's what, you got to be strong in your legs. That's what I always say to everyone. That's the main part of your body. When you get older, staying active. And she was very active. She had a really bad fall, broke a femur.
Wow.
Broke a femur, and and a shoulder and her right foot, right on the pinky. So that's where you balance. So she's got to be. She's got a bit of a battle, but she's a strong woman. She's
Awesome.
fucking motivated to get back on her feet, so it's good.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
It was a good. Yeah.
And I still can't believe you're surprised that you're someone's favourite player when we met someone in a PNG called Willie Mason. let's get to Thursday, the August of the 13th.
Yes.
Penrith Panthers
what a round.
is a doozy. So the late mail is Teddy's out of this game. All right. So
Really?
let me just follow up now. It's the only game that we always get where we get the updated.
Is this the
changes.
ankle injury?
Been out for.
I think so. It's 3 weeks now, isn't
This is so he come off at halftime. They told us it's precautionary against the Cowboys. Then he missed the Bulldogs game last week, and now he's missed this game. So
When you're in a position like you could probably let Teddy have a bit of a rest, right?
I'm too far back. Round 25. What are you doing here? You should be around 24. All right. So Edgar Ramsey's at fullback. Who else has changed? Dylan Edwards is still on the extended bench. Okay. All right. Let me go to what I'd got written down before the Teddy late change this morning.
Ooh,
Jack Cogger has returned into the starting lineup for Jack Cole. Lindsay Smith moves to lock for Isaiah Yeo. Liam Henry moves to the front row for Lindsay Smith. In other news, the Hoover of the J. Edgar variety has been named to retain his spot, but Dylan Edwards is still lurking in the number 20 jersey on the extended bench. As for the Roosters, it was only going to be the one change, but it's not even that. So Cody Ramsey will start at fullback for James Tedesco. Huge game, 1 versus 2. Lukey Stowe, what are the odds?
Penrith with tab $1.55. Roosters $2.45. The line 4.5.
I don't think they were impressed with their win against the Bulldogs, because I'm still of the reason I think we lost that game. I don't think the Roosters won it.
Yeah, sort of agree.
I think,
sort of agree.
I think that's what the tab's probably thinking.
Yeah.
The Panthers are the real deal, but they are missing some heavy
Roosters
players,
also
mate.
did a lot of wrong in that game too.
They played shit.
Yeah.
And they still managed to win, which is a good sign.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And I think they can learn from those mistakes. But the loss of Isaiah Yeo, it just really throws that whole combinations in, just throws it out, right? Because I think Lindsay Smith does a really good job.
Yep.
Because I think it took him a while to acclimate back to being a front row because Yowie was out for a little bit.
That's fair.
And he kept on ball playing and all that sort of stuff. It's like, no. You back to front row. Yoey's your lock. Bang. Just bang it up. And I think him and Leota had really good combinations. 1-2 hit. And then you had Yowie on the back of that.
I think he might enjoy this role more, Lindsay, than actually being
I
up
think
front.
I think Lindsay is a lock. You know what I mean? I think he is. He's just because he got one of the best locks in the game in front of him. But big pressure on Liam Henry.
Yeah.
I think he has, and he's been playing some really quality minutes off the bench.
Yeah.
And he's tough and he's about it. I think he'll relish this challenge
Do you reckon,
with the Roosters, with the Fahu White.
Do you think Robbo starts Spencer Leniu in this?
I hope so.
Spencer Leniu
Him
and
and
Liam Henry.
Fucking oath. And they're about it, right? I love the way Spencer's playing, man.
Yeah,
it's fair, it's tough, it's disciplined, right? Because remember there was a few little rumors saying he was unwanted and stuff. I reckon he just gone get fucked. I think he come out with something on his Instagram, Rooster.
Did he?
Yeah, so it was ages ago. Before,
Okay.
And then he put that to bed.
Yep.
Said, I'm a Rooster, blah, 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 blah. And then from then on, I think that was about 6 weeks ago, and I think he's been one of their best forwards.
I think he becomes a chief in 2028.
Maybe. Still got he can finish his
You disagree?
Yeah.
Oh boy, what do you think?
What
of
do
Para?
you think he's Para?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. He'll go to the Chiefs
That's,
before Para. No way. So I just think he's been taking it personally. He's just playing his best football, I reckon, because he's disciplined now. Just say when he hit Leo Thompson last week, he would have carried on a couple, a year ago, and it fucking nearly would have been a penalty. But he hit him.
But it was a penalty. Lindsay Collins, though.
Yeah.
It was Lindsay that carried on.
Yeah, not him. So that says a lot, right? So Spencer stood back and go, yeah, Lindsay's carrying on, because that's Lindsay's first game back too.
That's
so
fair.
I expect that. But fucking 3 months ago would have been him. Wouldn't have been enough to fucking rock him back. That was a good collision too. Jesus Christ.
May I hedge my bets in this
Yes.
game? Where are you going on this game too, by the way? Should I tell you where I'm going? So, if Dylan Edwards plays, I'm on Panthers. If Dylan Edwards doesn't play, then I'm on the Roosters. He
exactly what I was going to
dictates.
say.
He dictates my
But I'm going to
pick.
go Roosters now
Okay.
because you've gone them.
Okay, well, I'll go Penrith because I think Dylan Edwards is going to play.
I just think, and I honestly think the Roosters are going to win because I just the Yo loss. They'll get through it, but just not this week. It'll take a little bit. I think it might take 1 or 2 weeks to get used to everything.
So I'm opposite. I think they're going to be all right in the short term, but I think as it plays out and the further they play without him, I think it will become harder for them.
Okay.
But this is the most difficult
This is
matchup
where I think where Liam Henry
on their schedule.
Liam Henry is the one that I'm putting most pressure on in that forward pack because I need him to be like 60, 70 minutes, quality minutes, and going up against like your Nafahu Whites, Spencers, Lindsay, like really going at him, like because like he's a starter, right? This will
Next
I'm
year
gonna watch this and go, is he a starter?
if you're Perth.
Yeah, like
Because he's 100% their starter next year.
Yep, 100%. He's going over there. He's been in the best system in the game for the last 4 years, 5 years, probably his whole career. And now, let's see what you got.
Can I give you a name to watch? With the extra minutes,
Billy Phillips.
that's my
I
guy.
knew you fucking.
That's my guy, Billy Phillips. Because he's been playing an unfamiliar role when Lindsay Smith and Yowie have been in there because he plays that
limited minutes too.
limited minutes. I think he will appreciate the extra minutes and responsibility as well. I think he's got a huge future.
Yeah, same. I like him.
Yep.
He's Yowie-esque as well.
Got a bit about him, eh?
Like he's got that build where he can play. He can play massive minutes. He's fit as hell.
Yep.
I'm still not sold on Isaac Tungo out in the centres there. They've been missing McLean. Just that X factor, right? When he comes back, I think if they can get Yowie back and McLean back in 4 weeks, just before the semis or something like that, then I'm going to be all Panthers. But until then, I'm seeing a lot of holes in their defence, man.
Mitch Kenny too.
Where the fuck is he coming back?
And the other one too, got this in the comment section. He's been a fucking rock solid player. You sort of forget Luke Garner. Luke Garner's been missing for a while as well. He's been
he's been outstanding.
He has been. So
he's your Mr. Fix It off the bench or a starter.
Maybe if he was playing, he starts over Tungle. That's how much of a high opinion they have of Penrith.
In the centres.
Yeah. So
he can do a job.
Yeah. He's another player they've been missing. Okay, I'll just pick one. I'll pick the Panthers.
I'll go the Roosters. I think the Roosters because I think they'll be filthy on last week.
Yep.
Sam Walker will be filthy on his game. They're lucky they got away with it. Victor, we forgot to mention Victor's fucking hit in that last play when he crushed Chihuahua. Aussie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Called game. I went, holy. I looked at it and went, what happened? I was like, what happened? Then they replayed and I went, oh, my God.
Got victored. Down the short side, eh?
Called game.
What was he doing down that left edge?
Don't know.
He got stuck. Well, they probably, Lockie correctly identified it. I've got Victor Radley down the short side. Let's take him. And he just went, nah, bruh.
Vic, last place, son. You're dead. I've got one in me. Oh, that was just legs up and Chihuahua's just going, fucking, what happened?
What was that?
what happened?
Was that supposed to be a spot down the short side?
Was that a hole I was supposed to hit?
Nah, bruh.
Because Victor Radley killed me.
Yeah, you got nah,
Let's go look at that on tape.
All right.
Yeah, Roosters. Close one.
Panthers in a close one. Friday, we'll kick off with Manly Seagulls versus the Finns. All right. So a couple of changes for the Manly team. Clayton Farlolo returns. So Leohai Hopewadi goes back to the wing. Blake Wilson drops out. Taniela Paseka is out of this game as well. So Nathan Brown will take over in the starting spot. And Hugo Hart is the new name on the bench that could line up for a potential NRL debut. Just the one change for the Finns. My man, the JYD, a.k.a. the Junkyard Dog, a.k.a. Kurt Donahue, is out of this game.
No.
So Razor Ramond Stone is on the bench. And, Jesus, that's just another person who just comes in and gets the job done for him, doesn't he?
Yeah. What's the odds?
Manly $3.50. Dolphins favourites $1.30. The line is 11.5. Too much?
Regardless, I want... Because the Bulldogs, obviously, same points. They need to see the Eagles lose. They're too light in the front row. They're too light. The Uffie's a rookie. Nathan Brown is a lightweight. He's tough as fuck, but like that back row needs to be on early ball to Hamoli. You got to play to your strengths. Tolu Kola, Joey Walsh needs to take it on. Jamal Fogarty needs to fucking impose his will on the game with his kicks.
Yep.
Get him into good field position and then just play fucking Manly football. Play football. You got to, man. Dolphins are too good defensively and they fucking play footy at you nearly every set.
Dolphins can fuck around on teams and still win by 20.
Yeah. And just like they just hit a little bit of form and just go. It might be like 6-all for like 20, 25 minutes, and the next minute it's like 24-6.
So this is a huge game for a number of reasons for the Dolphins. They're continuing to make a run. This is a trap game.
Big time.
6 p.m. at Four Pines Park. This game was the beginning of Fosball. People forget about that. This is when people started getting excited.
Put 50 on them, didn't they?
Put 50 on the Finns at KO. So there's a little bit in that as well. Maybe that, I think that probably strengthens the case for the Dolphins, to be totally honest.
Good weather too. Beautiful. Perfect Friday.
And I'll tell you a danger sign for the Finns is I'm calling this game for SEN as well. SEN Sync. And whenever I'm at Manly and Para games, they always fucking step up for me. They just know a legend's in the house. This is a weird game for me because Finns are my second favourite team.
Yeah.
Third, Para and Manly.
They must have listened. Felice is in the team.
Felice. Yep.
Because and I think when you've got an opportunity like this, right? This is when you know you're on a bit of a run.
Yep.
Like Felice plays better than Ray Stone. When the junkyard dog comes back, someone's got to go. Right? So those two, both middles, both good defenders.
Yep.
I think Kafusi gets in with experience and a little bit more skill, bit more of a skill set.
Yep.
But he needs to come back and fucking really impose his will defensively.
Ray Stone's very hard to keep out of a lineup.
I know. But like they're both gun defenders, right? But Kafusi, he's got a bit more football in him. Right?
And I think at a pinch too, you could play Felice on an edge.
You got to go at Simeone. You got to go at Nathan Brown. And these benches, like you got to fucking take their heads off.
Yep.
They should not be going nowhere near breaking your line or dominating the ruck when you got guys like that in your team.
I'm on the Finns.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a same game multi for this game. All right, and I'm going to start off with Manly because he's a 4 point specialist and he is our most dangerous threat. And Mace, I was saying on Monday, I want him to just go after it. I want him and Hamoli to become leaders at this club, to take the club forward. I'm on Tolu Kola.
Yeah.
I've got a matchup as well. I love centers iron sharpens iron going against each other. So for the Dolphins, I've got Jack Bostock over on the right against Tolu Kola. I think they get one on each other. And Jeremy Marshall King. I think this could be a game for Jez. I think this is...
They've got some rookie middles here. That's why.
If they're rolling, I can anticipate them rolling. Very crafty. If it's not Jeremy scoring, it could be a couple of big front rows that are getting over for tries. I can just see him. I feel like this is a Jeremy Marshall King game.
Yeah.
I think he tallies the most points. I think he controls this game.
Yeah.
So give me Jeremy Marshall King. So let's go with Tolu Kola, Jack Bostock, and Jeremy Marshall King as my same game. I liked it. All right, let's get to the big game for Friday night.
Good game.
Canterbury Bulldogs against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. So just the one change. Sitili Tupanua looks like he's out for the season. He will be replaced by rookie Alakala Sami Jones, better known as Simi Jones.
Or
AJ. Or AJ Jones.
Stuck solid with Jethro?
Yes.
What do you think about that? You said that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Gives
it.
him some confidence.
Clearly, not completely written off. Bronson Sherry's going to the Storm next year.
Yeah,
that relationship is nowhere near as strong as it was last year. Yep. So, if you're thinking about the future of the Bulldogs, it's Jethro. You give him one last throw of the dice.
This is fucking it.
This is it.
This is the game.
You got a big test coming up. You got a big test coming up. Pretty much, you have to win this game, mate.
We have to,
in my opinion. And
Tab thinks so as well. $1.60.
Whoa, easy.
Hey,
talking about the South players that are in and out. Whoa. You know how we roll. So Ashton Ward is out of this game. So Jaden Sullivan will replace him in the halves. Campbell Graham returns on the ring on the wing, which sees Dry Gray move back to the bench. Jamie Humphries has also been ruled out with an apparent injury. It has not been disclosed, and despite Latrell returning to training this week,
that's good signs.
It is good signs for their premiership hopes, that's for sure. He will not be playing in this game.
$1.60 Bulldogs, $2.35 South, and Tab have the line at 3.5.
Just want to see Jethro make up for. I mean, no, there'd be no other person hurting more than Jethro, right? He's copped a bit of shit. What happens to some wingers, like we were talking about last week, when he started dropping some balls, it affected his running game.
Yeah.
You know, like he was just going in and sort of like getting low and just trying to find the
error.
ground. Not like just not fucking up square trying to bust through the line. It was just like he was just happy just getting the ball, trying to get out of yardage. Where young kid, I don't want to see that. If you drop a ball, that other side with the ball, you've got to be a fucking animal, right? Do you know what I mean? You can't have both. You can't fuck both up.
Mace, in 2015 when I got dropped from Manly, I come back and played a game against the Dogs and I dropped 2 and essentially cost us game. I was awful in the game. You wouldn't remember, but me personally, I remember like, fuck, this sucks. I was carrying the ball the next game like an NFL running back.
Yeah, fucking.
Because I was just like,
you, mate,
all week I was like, and I got dropped. I think I got dropped for about a month. And when I come back into first grade, the only thing on my mind was don't drop the ball, don't drop the ball. And it's not a great mindset to have.
And imagine what he's.
It's not. I wasn't playing naturally.
Imagine what Jethro's gone through, where you've got to have a memory like a fucking goldfish, right? Yeah. Just get it out. Next play, next play, next play. And if you happen to drop a ball or anything, miscommunication, blah blah, your running game has got you where you are, mate. Yeah. You're a gun runner. You can
got to
go
back yourself, don't you?
Back yourself, kid. Yep. We all go through this shit, man.
Yep.
But you got to back yourself, and the coach has backed you now, so you need to repay this shit. You need to repay the club and Ciro. Like you're a good young player, good human, very well liked in the locker room.
Yep.
We want him to be what we think he's going to be.
Yep.
You know, so you got another chance here. He would have been thinking, "Fuck, I'm not playing first grade for years." You know what I mean? Like
I want to see him attack high.
I want to see him go as hard as he can. I want to see him go as hard as he can with the ball.
Yeah.
Right? You know, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. You got to get over it, mate. It's like Wayne used to say, don't carry your divots. Right? You can't. You cannot carry your divots into the next play because it'll start affecting you. Fucking just tap it down, fix it up, and then fucking go to the next play. Yeah. Can't carry your divots, mate.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a mentality. And because it affects everyone, but more it affects you. So I think we've got the team here, right, to cause a little bit of drama for the Rabbits because I think we've got more to play for. And I know they're ahead of us. We have to stay even. We have to. I know the Rabbits are like, we fucking need to play. We're just as desperate.
Yep.
Yeah, you're 2 points ahead of us. We're a little bit more desperate. And I think that little bit more desperation will be what gets us over the line.
The level of desperation.
That's the level.
That's the level. I'm on Souths.
They scare the fuck out of me, South. They do because
guess what? I'm rooting for Jethro. I'm telling you, I've lived it. I've gone through times where I've played like a busted, and confidence is down. Go after it, young fella. I hope he kills it. But guess what? Campbell Graham's coming to town. You got a big one. It's going to be.
Have a look at that forward pack. Totola, Smith, Kalamatangi, Fafita, Adam Elliott, Cam Murray. Solid. Yep. That's a very solid. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be a very good game.
Starting to get some troops back.
Yeah. We need to give us a couple of little different shows, like, you know, heads up to Galvin. They know you're giving it to Preston, right? We've got to be at the back. Like Connor Tracy needs to be fucking. Connor Tracy's routes out the back need to be a lot more hidden. Like he's not Ponga, but I mean like. Who else? Walshy's fast, but his timing out the back is perfect, right?
You know, he's nice, sneaky good at it. Will Kennedy.
Will Kennedy's beautiful at it,
and he's nowhere near Walshy or there, but he just times
and
it.
Connor
nicely.
Tracy's got,
and he doesn't have the cutout, but he's got the nice tip on.
Yeah, and Connor Tracy's got that in him, but it's the timing, and I think it's from Lockie as well. Like square up, have a look at what the 3-man's doing, right, or the 2-man. Got to sometimes if he goes out the back, it's a 4-on-2. Got to start looking at plan B sometimes because he's getting pumped sometimes, Presto. 2 in him straight away, early ball. Like,
yeah. He's as tough as all hell, though. He'll love it.
I know that, but it's... Yeah. Who's he up against? It'd be... who's his guy?
It'll be...
I think it's Adam Elliott.
Adam Elliott.
Yeah, so it depends what they do for feeder. Yeah, Arsena, I don't give a shit if it's by 1 point, but Definitely the Dogs.
All right, let's go to Saturday. Cronulla Sharks versus the Canberra Raiders. KL Iro returns into the centres. That helps out because they lose Jesse Ramian. In the front row, Oregon Kafusi will play for Adden. Adden accepted the early guilty plea for the high shot he had on the weekend.
He didn't miss him, eh?
He didn't get it. Yeah, you're right. He deserved 10. He deserved a week.
Yeah.
Even though
I wouldn't mind a week this time of year.
I was thinking the same.
I don't mind it.
Because of his Origin fucking
I
campaign.
wouldn't mind. I just say, like, it used to creep into my head when I was playing, like, get through.
Like, bash a few people, high strikes.
Get a fucking, give me a fucking week suspension. Seriously, like, go out there and, like, hit someone and go, I need a week off because it's the only way you're going to get out. You're not going to get rested because you're going through Origin. But it's just like, yeah, I've done it before. And gone.
You just dropped some really good knowledge for the youngsters coming through.
No. If you're at a vet sort of year and you're in a fucking top 4 team, and you know you got Sonny Bill on the fucking bench, you go out there and you can punch someone in the head and get a week and have a rest. No,
do not punch someone.
I'd
in
love
the
to
head.
check the Sonia on that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of games about round 23 when fucking Mason was fucking not playing.
What about if you got Sifa Talakai on the bench?
Yeah, see,
you okay with
all right.
I'm
all right. If you've got a deep side, man, you can not saying go out and get suspended, but like you hit someone.
I get where you're going with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a silver lining.
Be a little bit reckless.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining. You get a rest.
Well, let's get to reckless. Ricky Stewart has swung the axe, dropping Corey Horsburgh. So Mariota will start. Matty Nicholson goes into the back row. Simi Sangi is also out as well. So Sevilla Tamale is in the centres.
Right.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Simi Sangi must have got injured in the second half. You know, I was complaining about why they didn't get him some ball. He must have picked up something early on in the second half. That's why they didn't go back to him. There we go.
So what's the big red's out?
The bra's out.
Yeah, it's like, what are the odds anyway?
$1.30 Cronulla, $3.50 Canberra. The line is 11.5 with tab.
I think the whole Ricky Stewart and the bra is getting a little bit over sort of. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying that Ricky doesn't like him and all that sort of shit. You know, like it's like I was speaking to Ricky the other day. Like he said, their friendship is good, right? They're on point. But he goes, said some of the shit that he does costs you games.
Yeah,
you know, some things. And he goes, that's the way it is. I can be as honest as I can. He goes, he's a great human. He's been there for 9 years. Sticky loves him.
Love hate
relationship. You know what I mean? It's just like he goes, but sometimes like that thing that he did, he was open about it. He goes, he didn't cost us the game, but he cost us the opportunity to get even to win the game.
Fair.
Fucking, they still in their head, mathematically, could still push, right? If everyone, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
But that is out of the equation now.
Done.
Hence, Big Red's not even in fucking 22.
So, a couple of things. I thought Jaleesa Apps brought up a good point. I will call in this game for SEN, and she's grew up as a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
And the frustrations that Ricky would have with Corey Horsburgh is not that isolated incident.
No.
In fact, without even knowing Ricky like you know him, Mace, I think if it was Joseph Tapine who had reacted to a push from Dan Gagai and then he had struck out, he would have gone into bat for him. Fucking bullshit that we got 10 and then should have been our penalty. But because Horsburgh is a repeat offender, he's just going, fucking come on.
Habitual line stepper.
Habitual.
Did you see the
OG?
Yeah.
Triple OG line stepper.
Fucking line stepper.
Did you see the from the bra?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
What do you mean?
So in the tackle before the push, Horsburgh's hand is around Gags' area.
He's nuts. Where?
Yeah, but Gags has not come out and said anything. So
did you see Gordy on 360?
Nah.
It's one of the funniest clips.
What was he saying?
I'll actually.
Okay, get it up for us. It was sent to me heaps, and you know, who sent it to me. Speaking of how the irony of it, Knuckles. Knuckles sent it to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, that's
anyway. So he's holding around the region in the tackle, and his hands are sort of in between and people were saying that he hit him the hopper. That's why Gags got up and pushed him. But Gags hasn't come out and said anything. Yeah, maybe he's just protecting him because Queenslanders, and he's not a fucking rat.
He's no rats in Queensland.
Yeah. All right, the Eels versus North Queensland at 5:30 p.m. Isaiah Yongi looks like he's out for the season, so Upper Twaddle will go back to fullback. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. So all the Perth Bears fans as well. And the return of Dylan Walker on the bench as well. So that's another big in. Riley Smith drops back to the extended bench. Talon De Silva named it hooker. For the Cowboys, just the one change for the Cowboys. Sonny Luke dropping to the bench for Reid Marnie, who returns from battling that concussion. This was the upset win that the Eagles had up in North Queensland about 2 months ago now. So,
bit of payback there.
Odds?
$2.50 for Para, rocking the Indigenous jersey again. And North Queensland, $1.53 favourites. The line is 5.5.
Got to be Cowboys. If they want to. Like, this is a danger game because Para's got house money.
Yep.
You're just going with everything. As I said it before, people are playing for different reasons, but at the end of the day, you're going out there, you're enjoying it, trying to enjoy your footy, trying to impress the coaches or another team or something like that. You're trying to get a contract or you're there next year. Everyone's in different situations. So they're dangerous because they've got talent, they're tough. But if the Cowboys are going to make it some sort of run and give it a threat to get to a prelim or something like that, they've got to take care of business here.
Yeah, no matter the head noise, once you get to the game, then you just want to win. Just win, baby, just win. So, I'm on the Cowboys as well. But Para wouldn't surprise if Para win, to be fair.
No.
Like, they can make it tricky, they can make it ugly for a Cowboys team that just want to get through this game and start focusing on
and that's where coaching comes in and goes, "Oh, this team is not a team that you can just roll over."
Yeah.
They've been fucking they're in most games. Some are really dog shit, but like they're there. Anyway, Cowboys got to take care of business.
Yeah.
And I reckon they will.
I think
Big
Cowboys
time.
get the job done
Big
as well.
time.
Let's get to the Broncos versus the New Zealand Warriors. This is at 7:35 p.m. at Suncorp Stadium. Madge has opted for the same starting lineup as last week. All Blacks tougher on the six-man bench. The Wars get Dimitri Vaimawanga back as well. So a couple of big ends. Morgan Gannon's the guy that makes way.
I was going to say, who'd you take? Who's placed more? He hasn't been getting much time, has he?
No. Who got a run last week? So Tanner, Sam, Eddie, and they must have ran a three-man bench. Or did Gannon get some time? He might have got 5 minutes, maybe. He might have got 5.
Got to take care of business, huh? What's the odds there?
$2.70 for the Bronx, $1.47 Wars, and the line is 6.5.
They still scare the shit out of me, the Bronx.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that team, just going, fuck, you got Reece Walsh, man. You got Tony Staggs, Payne Haas, fucking Carrigan. Look, that's enough to go, geez, you've got to be in this game, right?
Are you worried about what we said about fucking 4 weeks ago and then they fucking come out and pump the fucking Panthers or beat the Panthers?
Yeah, like that. But I'm like, there's really nothing to play for apart from pride. And pride can be a fucking very big motivator. You know what I mean? A big motivator, pride. You know, like Payne Haas has come down to his third last game to play for the Broncos. He's been there since he was a 15-year-old kid.
Fuck, they've got big games to finish the season. So the Wars,
They've got us.
They've got Canberra away. That'll be a pain in the ass for them.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll dip their standards in that game for sure. Then they got Melbourne and the Bulldogs to finish.
Well, that's why
teams.
everyone's nervous about Dragons. If Dragons go on a little heater and they struggle, that's pretty close, I think.
What, the Spoon?
Oh, the Spoon?
Yeah.
They're not
I
that
haven't even
fucking low, are they?
I
The
didn't
Bronx?
look at that.
I
LeBlanc?
think it's mathematical.
Holy shit, they're only 3 games behind.
Imagine going from the tap to the Spoon. That's never been done.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Whoa, please don't happen.
What a fucking low year.
Wow. That's what I mean. If that happens, they
With
will
all
be
due
household changes there. That could not happen.
4 games. So Dragons have to win 4 and they need the Titans and Broncos to lose 4.
God damn. Warriors all day. I just think they got to come over here and take care of business.
Yeah.
This will be a massive crowd. It'll be close to 50.
Yeah, I'm so intrigued to see how they bounce back the Warriors because that would have been an emotional fucking weekend for everyone involved. So, Brisbane trip, talented team. Are you legit, Wise? Show us.
Yep.
Show us on Saturday. For the same game, Monty, despite the results, Walsh empty in the tank. He's in everything. He's always on the ball. He's playing to win. He's trying to kick 40-20s. He's kicking goals. Give me Reece Walsh anytime to score a try against the Wars. And I like the way that Leka Halasima looked in the centres last week. Big matchup against Katoni Staggs, but still give me Leka Halasima. And on the right for the Warriors, I got Jacob Laban. Feel like he's a guy that could come down with a try for a kick, running a really good line inside and outside Ezra Mam. So give me Reece Walsh for the Bronx, Leka and Laban for the Warriors.
Leka and Staggs. That's a fucking matchup
there.
worth watching.
That is.
Whoa.
All right, let's get to Sunday. Newcastle Knights versus the Gold Coast Titans, 2 p.m. at McDonald's Jones Stadium. I'll be calling this one again for SEN. Sink, Bradman Best and Phoenix Crossland return. As for the Titans, Brimo goes back to the centres. Lockie Ilias named to 7, and Bodie Sharpley could be making his debut. The odds are
Newcastle $1.23, Gold Coast $4.20, the line 13.5.
go from that game back to Sunday's game against the Knights. We talked about it. What were the odds, Lukey? Did you say?
$1.23 for Newcastle,
Yep.
$4.20 for the Gold Coast, 13.5 is the line.
They've got to win this. Knights, I don't think it's going to be any problem. Bradman Best is back. Phoenix is back. They've been taking care of business. This is a home ground. They shouldn't lose. Titans have got, I know they've got a decent team, but who's got more to play for, mate? Knights, they're entrenched in the 8.
Newcastle
They need to win.
Newcastle are 6th on 13 wins, the same amount of wins as the Dolphins and Sharks, who are above them on 4 and against, only slightly. The Dolphins, it's a 32-point swing. So not only do they need to win, Mace,
Just pump them.
they need to win by a margin, and they've got a little carrot in their bag. We've talked about it all year. They've got round 27 bye.
Yeah.
So they've got to empty the tank against teams that would normally be danger games. I'm not worried about that at all. I think the Titans,
Manly.
you get Knights' best effort.
I think they finish on a it's just a good thing, isn't it? Like you got to say this, 2 more games by, and then roll into the semis.
First time the team with a bye in the last round are in a position like
Perfect.
the Knights.
Surely they're thinking like that.
Have to take advantage
Empty
of it.
the tank, boys.
All right, and that is my final same game multi. All right, so
look at this guy.
I had the same. I had the same. I've got the same 2 plays from the Knights that I had last week. Let's go Fletcher Sharp because it's Fletcher Sharp. Goes without saying. Don't need to explain that anymore. And let's go Francis Manu Leleua, who I felt like could have scored 3 last week. Unfortunately, he didn't cross over.
Show and go.
But I'm going to go that same side or the edge for the opposing team. I've got a huge rap on Simi Sasangi, who played last week. I've got a huge rap on Jojo Fafita, who's on the right side centre this week. I know he's going against Bradman Best, but
where's Lockie Ilias going to defend? Is he going to right? Is he going to be right or left? Because Jaden Campbell's a decent defender these days. James on the left.
JC's been playing left. Yep. Because
so fucking Lockie Ilias is going to get some.
Lockie's a sneaky good
He's
one-on-one defender.
I know, but he's been playing reserve grade for a while.
Yep. And
he's up with
that's the edge.
Josh Patson.
Yeah, Paxton.
So he's a rookie. So
and that edge.
Good luck, boys.
That edge is Bradman Best, Francis, and Fletcher.
Good luck, boys.
So naturally, they're getting all that shape anyway. You're right. That's going to be a big test for Lockie.
Big one.
All right, the last game is the West Tigers versus St George Illawarra Dragons at 4 p.m. Is this an automatic mini for you, or are you going to watch it? Thoughts?
I just want to. If I want to kill some time, Sunday though. I'm not leaving the house on the weekend. So
all right. Well, let's a couple of guys.
Other than the Foot Locker.
I'll be driving home.
Other than Foot Locker.
Yeah. I'll be driving home from Newcastle, so have it on white noise in the background. Very little care.
This could be an entertaining game, right?
Yeah,
it could be. But
okay,
let's get some positive.
And we'll wrap this up. Solomon Sakura has been rewarded with his strong form in New South Wales Cup. He won his debut. Bunty Fa and Falatino Tavana on the bench. And then for the Dragons, they've been handed a big boost. Toby Couchman returns via the bench.
Yep.
And despite suffering a back injury, Matt Fiengai has been listed on the bench. Setu wins the starting spot back.
Nice.
Damien Cook was named to start last week. He didn't play at all. Jacob Little played 80 minutes and played awesome. So that could be another late change as well.
They're what are the odds there, Lukey?
Tab have it split $1.90 each, and the line is 1.5. So
can't even make a line. Can't even fucking have a decent bet. Fuck. Dragons, and I don't even bet. Dragons. I think they're going to go on a little bit of a run. Right?
So do I.
Beating Cronulla, right, and going, all right, taking care of business there. They were the form team of the comp. Took care of business quite easily.
Let's do this.
Right? So I'm thinking, just keep doing it, boys. Because, I mean, the Tigers are fucking a mess at the moment. I don't still think they haven't gotten through all this Dewey shit, all that kind of stuff. They had the bye, so no one was talking about them. probably gone back and had all these little fucking meetings and all that kind of crap, but it's not going to help you out there.
Unders and overs for the amount of games that the Dragons win in the final 4 rounds.
I reckon they win 3.
Have you already looked at the schedule?
Yeah, I think they lose against us.
You're too good. You're too good.
Right.
So the the Dragons play the West Tigers this week. They beat the Bulldogs next week. They lose to Manly at 4 points. And they lose to Para in the final 2 games.
Imagine that.
Lucky.
Fuck,
They
imagine
win 2.
that.
They win 2.
The Dragons fucking ruin our year.
Enjoy the
No
week.
way. Enjoy your footy. See you Monday.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.